both broadcasts. So I need to go back to my actual channel on Twitch before I start Twitch, and I'm just gonna fly by the seat of my pants, because if things sound alright on OBS Studio, it should be fine. Alright, so there, oh yeah, sorry, I can't mute it before I start it, but okay. Let's check YouTube. YouTube videos, nope, live, I should be live again, yes. And I'm just gonna assume that I'm live. After a little bit. Yep, we seem good. Cool. And same with Twitch, so... yeah, this should work for dual streaming. Cool. Which means that... cool, there we go. Alright. Yep, now I hear the Twitch, so I just need to mute the Twitch and then we're good. So I should be fine, but if viewers come, they will let me know if I'm not fine. But what I will do is I did notice a little bit of, in regards to Twitch sound being a little too loud, so I'm gonna, or game sound, so to start with, I'm gonna just turn the game down a little bit. Keep it there. I should be live on both platforms. Hi friends, welcome to Durky Be Playing a Fire Emblem Awakening. Well, this isn't Durky Be Playing. This is, you know, just my chill streams, and I'm also not starting the game tonight. I'm going to be loading a save, because I've been doing this on Twitch for a while. This is really just a test stream for YouTube, so if you don't want Awakening spoilers for later in the game, sorry, I guess this is not a stream for you. But if you just want to chill with a Durgan while he plays a game he loves, then you're in the right place. Alright, because sometimes that's what all I want to do, is I just want to watch the people that I look up to, the streamers and YouTubers that I like, just play something they like. I don't care if I know about it. If I know that they like it, if I even don't like the game very much, but I know they have passion about it, I'm gonna be into that stream if I like the personality in general. And so that's the vibe that I intend to spread to. I feel like a lot of content, a lot of people on YouTube and Twitch, I feel like, thrive way too much on drama and negative opinions, and I just feel like that's not healthy for anyone. So, as much as, yes, it's gonna get views, but I'd say getting views off of more positive things is still a thing that I've seen, and, you know, a lot of people be successful doing, and is something that's just generally better for everyone. I think most people could agree with that. Yeah, it's time to get introduced to the first villain of the game, and, his very hot compatriot that I will love forever, even though she's a villain. There's always this one hot female villain in a game that I always love for, like, the badass and also slutty way that they dress and the fucking dominatrixy personality they have. There's always that one villain in games like this, anime games. Either that or they're just, like, super badass chicks that are not even sexual. They're just, like, badass, and that's what's hot to me about them. But she's definitely both of them, Verso, over there behind Gangrel. Anyway, I'm gonna stop being horny verbally for at least a few seconds so that I can actually get through this cutscene and play the video game. I fear I'm... oh, yeah, hold on, that's right, I wasn't really reading these out. Gonna let the, basically the character ad-libs speak for themselves, except I would rather it have full voice acting, but well, they probably didn't have the budget for that at this point. Because this is supposed to be the last Fire Emblem game, and also, Nintendo was not known for full voice acting at all until this point. And the past Fire Emblem games that had voice acting, they weren't very great. This game was the step in the right direction that I'm aware of in regards to all the voice acting is pretty good. There's at least more of these kinds of ad-libs, and with the fully voiced lines are really, really good. It's mostly cutscenes and a lot of combat dialogue, but this is where voice acting really started to be in Nintendo games. Very much, really. And in good quality. As much as Gangrel's a piece of shit, I kind of like him as a villain. It's hard for me to explain why, but a lot of it's because there's a little bit of moral ness there. I think there's a little bit more grayness than you would expect, but it's still basically kind of sort of black and white, but not really. I like how they did that in this game. The villains are clearly the villains, but except for, like, the main villain, I don't know if all of them are really evil. Except, well, okay, maybe Walhart, but not this guy, and not a lot of the other villains that we'll see, and not Aversa either. This guy meaning, well, this guy that has Mirabelle here is just, this guy that has Maribel here is just a common bandit, but what I mean by guy is Gangrel, but anyway. Let's go across the Plegian border without our consent, and what's more. I love Versa so much, I have to frickin' voice some of her badass fucking lines so much. I'm just utterly compelled to. I have to do it. She wanted the brave Plegian soldiers who sought only to escort her safely home. You fucking lying bitch. Lies. You speak nothing but lies. I also love Mirabelle's hot-headedness, honestly. And I also love her wordiness, because I relate to it. I'm very wordy myself. If you haven't noticed, that's a nasty little bird had to be caged. I love Aversa's everything. Except she's a very tragic character, and that's an oof to know about, but, like, I really like her character a lot. I just wish she could join. I think she can in, like, DLC or something, but it's not any kind of official in the story thing. I just wish she could join your side. But she can't. Spoilers. Because I'd love to be able to marry her, but unfortunately, at least in vanilla, I think she's recruitable and also marryable through, like, I don't know if it's DLC, but I know there was, like, something where you had spot pass characters or something. I don't even think I have access to that, though, because I'm using Citra to play this game. But yeah, I think it was spot pass characters. She's one of those. I think so. I love her stockings. I always love, like, I don't know, man, sexy and also badass clothing like that in anime games. I always love female characters that are dressed like that. And there's another one in Engaged that just looks, oh my god, to me.
Yes.
Oof, Emerin. Every time I fucking see this chick's face, oof, I just feel a lot of oof. And if you don't get it, just wait a couple of chapters. Might end up actually taking me a little bit to get there, but yeah. Meaning maybe more than this stream, but I would like to get past there at this point. But we've still got a ways for that.
Really? That's it?
Your graceliness. I try to remember what the Fire Emblem actually is here, and what it does. I don't actually remember right now. I know it has something to do with being able to stop Grima, I think? Okay, the wishes thing. Okay.
Enough.
But is that true? Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, this is the moral grayness I just mentioned of, like, her dad was a motherfucking asshole, apparently. And motherfucking assholes tend to leave other motherfucking assholes in their wake, unfortunately. Like this guy. And a lot of Plegians. Including Aversa.
You're an eye.
No.
Think again.
Crom is a badass confirmed, as we all know by now. I do like me some Crom. He's a good boy. And he must be protected, literally, because if he isn't, it all game over. Game overing isn't fun. Anyway.
really
and fucking hands on hips. That is just, again, her mannerisms, her posture, her constant grin, the tattoos, just yes, everything about her is yes to me. Anyway,
no.
and I love the fire stockings. It looks like black flames on her stockings. That is just okay. Sorry. I was about to say I'm gonna stop being horny for a second, but that's never possible, especially when I'm looking at a character like this. Also, that booty. Anyway. I don't know if I really looked at these characters in this detail so much, because my ADHD has been subsiding over the years, and I feel like I just notice more detail more of the time, and it's really nice to know that. That I'm constantly noticing a little more detail in everything all the time. It's really wonderful to know, to see. What he's doing here is trying to save the love of his life, because it's very implied, like, they ship these two almost as hard as they ship, they meaning the developers, the story, the game. It ships these two almost as much as Sumia and Crom. Not quite as much laying it on thick, but I really like them together because of how much the game ships them too. Because there's a lot of natural chemistry there. That's often one component to like why I really like a pairing, and that's a lot of why I like Fire Emblem, is because there's a lot of different pairings you can get and a lot of cute romances that you can get out of these games. Because if there isn't even if there isn't a lot of story hints, a lot of the times the support conversations have some really great bonding and interactions between the characters. Certainly not all the time, but like honestly, as much as I love Crom and Sumia, the fucking pies thing. But the story shipping makes up for it, for their sake, and in their case, in my opinion, thank God. But yeah, and see, like I said, the shipping begins already.
Don't talk down to me.
Unfortunately, I might actually end up using Maribel more than I have in the past. And there have been other playthroughs where I've used her a lot. But as far as Rickon, I don't like using a lot of mages in this game. They don't give you a lot of mages in this game. Like, magic is really necessary, and it's also really broken, so why wouldn't you use it? But what I've found is that I don't tend to really care about mages much until you can start mixed-classing people into classes. Where you can start, well, it's not really mixed classes, although they could be considered that way, a lot of them. But like when you start being able to reclass people, a lot of times that will end up in a lot of characters being able to use magic when they couldn't before, and then you can beef up their magic rank a little bit, and they can use really ridiculous stuff, and it's nice. And so oftentimes, like, I tend to keep Muriel and use magic with Robin too, and then that's like, those are the mages I have for a while. Because you're mostly facing a lot of physical units for a while anyway. And because you have a lot of physical units, usually the mages you face for the first part of the game aren't really that big of a deal. So like, I'm not trying to squeeze every mage I can get out of the game, even though they don't give you a lot. So I don't tend to use Rickon. I'm also not too fond of the really young-looking / young boy who's always constantly trying to look more like a grown-up every half-second trope. So, like, I like Rickon and I identify with him, but maybe a little too much. Because I think he reminds me of how much I feel like a man-child all the time. I'll be entirely frank. Yeah. Anyway.
We fight together.
But I really do like him and Maribel a lot. And I like him as a character, it's just not enough to justify everything. Like, using him much. Especially because, honestly, at least with Awakening, what I tend to do is I tend to train a very small amount of units. Especially because what I've started to like to really do is, you know, nix any grinding and just stick to main chapters and paralogs. And to do that, I think you're always way best off pretty much always using your best characters and dropping characters that fall behind in level as you go through the game. So, you know, when you reach the end of the game, or anywhere close to that at all, you're going to usually be not using up nearly all of the, or at least not, like, definitely not exactly close to at least all of the character slots, but you're not going to need to, because your characters that you do have will be overpowered. And that's just how I like to play this game. In fact, a lot of people have said that this game is just skewed in that direction more than other Fire Emblem games, and I love playing this game that way, just breaking characters. That is one of the biggest enjoyment points I get out of this game, so that's probably a huge part of why this is the Fire Emblem game that will be my crack for eternity, seemingly. It's the one I keep returning to so much, so often. Fates is the other one because it's similarly balanced, and that's part of the reason I'm really excited for Engage, because a lot of people are saying it looks a lot like more like Fates style of a game. Because I like Three Houses, but I may never do another route. I've only ever done one. So, anyway. Also, I have yet to play Shadows of Valencia, or, you know, really, other than snippets, I haven't played any of the other ones. I played snippets of Sacred Stones, the Tellius games. Those are the ones I can think of. But, so far, no luck with really getting into them yet. But I intend to rectify that, probably on the channel, to give me some extra reason to keep going. But anyway, wretched whelp, I should... No, our soldiers have them outnumbered. Brats will be dead long... yes, the classic dumb villain. Yes. I'm going to give myself a disadvantage. Because I'm totally not already at a disadvantage. Because I'm against motherfucking video game protagonists. So I'm going to give them an easy win. Even though I think that I'm just, you know... I don't know why, like, again... Cockiness is one of, like, the biggest villain tropes that exist. It's just such a thing. And I feel like it could certainly be played out a little bit less. And honestly, I love this game's story just because of the emotions and the characters, but as far as being a well-written story, let's be honest here, Fire Emblem ain't known for that. However, I like it anyway. But there's a lot of gripes from a writer's brain perspective I have about the story, and I'm sure most writers or anyone that, like, is a story fiend and nerd like I am would tell you. Let's see, yeah, definitely benching Virion and Frederick, and probably Kellum too, just because I'm not fond of low movement units. I'm really not. I really would rather not end up using very low movement units very often. Even though having a big tanky boy like him right off the bat is helpful. That's why I'm really trying to train Vake up more. Alright, so... I think what I'll do... Yeah, Sumia can just reach, like, that over there. I think I'll send Sumia and Crom over there. Question, what level are these guys? They're 5s and stuff. Let's see here. Do I also send... Well, I mean, I need to... Let me think here. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do, actually, is... Let me think here. I'm gonna have Sumia, hopefully, clean up some stragglers. She definitely needs levels. I'm gonna have her clean up some stragglers up here. With Crom. And, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send Stall and Sully, because they're nice beefy level 6s over there. Over this way. I think they might be able to handle it by themselves, but... I'll actually send Lonku with them. I always tend to do that. But we're definitely gonna want... Robin for the bulk of the conflict up there. I really want to make sure Crom can go in pretty hard and, like, literally just sit on this tower. Can he do that if Sumia... Hold on. I can't quite see the map on the top screen, so let me... no, she can't quite reach the fort, but she can get close. So, but yeah, that's what I'm probably not going to do then, is I'm just going to have them move here. Oftentimes that's what I do. Okay, actually, no, I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm glad I even did that without even wanting to, because I just realized I'd rather do that. Yeah, I'll send Lonku over there to help that. Again, these two and Lonku will probably stay here and guard this fort for now. Except, I kind of would like him to get some... Actually, you know what? Now, I'm pretty sure I can't send him on his own, especially because he's on level 4. Actually, since he's only level 4, is it a good idea to even let him attack? Let's see here. I could leave him in the bushes. So if one of them wants to attack him, that's fine. But I'll definitely send Sully and Stall over that way. To go get that fort from Mage Friend. But yeah, that's what I'll do, is I'll move Lon Ku in this bush here, this woods here. Mariel, yeah. Lissa heading up the pack. A lot of people make sure to get Lissa rescue staff for this, but what I find is keeping Mariel and Rickon alive is really as simple as getting enough people up here as soon as, like, as many people up here as soon as possible, clear out a lot of these people, defend this area, and then pretty much at that point, especially if you line up 3 people here, 3 groups usually, 2 people here, 1 in that woods there, like, and then just, like, have those 2 chilling here. I don't know if I've actually done that quite that way before, but that's probably possible for a little while, at least, and then I can start moving them once I've started to, like, figure out exactly how I'm gonna deal with the reinforcements, because, well, we need to cover these towers. I'll probably leave Lon Ku here. I'll leave Lon Ku here. I'll have him move in against these axe dudes. I'll have Sully and Stall, hopefully, like, 1 round this fucker. And then I'll move them up here, have them get this tower. Lon Ku will get this tower. Everyone else will be fighting up here, because this is where the bulk of the conflict is. And then I'll make sure to get this tower, I'll make sure to get this tower. But then there's these towers, but granted, the towers will stop, they will keep funneling units our way, but only until he's dead, as far as I remember. Pretty sure that whenever the big boss boy, the big bad of the chapter is dead, yeah, Wyvern Rider, so he's got Holy Range Batman, another Holy Range Batman boss. Usually they're much lower ranges, but this has been 2 Holy Boss Batman, like, main chapters in a row. Holy Boss Range Batman chapters in a row. So yeah, for the moment, I think that's good for character placement. Now let's think about items and things. Yep, she's got the Master Seal. I'd like to buy her vulneraries, maybe, but, like, I don't have a lot of money. Like, in an ideal world, I feel like I could just have Crom with the 1. He's level 8, too. He should be fine. Like, and he's gonna be with Sumia, who'll be boosting him up. Because I'm not pairing my Robin, Durga, until fucking a long time from now. Since I'm not doing that, then, for a while, then it stands to reason. But I'm keeping those elixirs with poor Vake until he's not squishy anymore. Despite his health, because of his fucking defense and his aggro nature for some goddamn reason. Everyone wants to kill Vake. I don't know why, it's just a thing. There's 2 vulneraries just in the convoy? Okay. In fact, I'm so fucking paranoid about this poor fucking bastard. I'm just gonna give him one of those vulneraries on top of his motherfucking elixirs. Because this poor man is so... and yes, I am that paranoid, yes. If you wondered if I'm that paranoid, yes. I gave him 3 things of healing. And 1 is the only big healing I have right now. That's how much I think that guy's gonna die. Muriel, I'm just gonna try to keep out the way best I can, and probably between physical units, so she'll be fine, hopefully. Mostly. Although, I say that, and then I'm like, well, honestly, okay, I'm gonna be also, she does not need that thunder. It's taking up space. Before I forget, though, first I want to give Muriel one of Vake's vulneraries. It's a nice rhyme there. Almost alliteration. 1 more word starting with V. And it would have been alliteration, and that would have sounded very nice. I love me some alliteration. And just cool English things in general. I love playing around with the language. Okay. Yep, her heal staff's fine for now. I don't have to bind into one of those. Oh, I can give her... I forgot to give her an iron sword this time, huh? Let's fix that. I have to buy her one, don't I? Whoops. Huh. Well, I hope I can. I'm gonna save, because I'm not sure if it'll... I think it won't quite register everyone there, but I hope it will. But yeah, I definitely need to get her an iron sword, unless I can't yet. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, okay, you can buy iron down here. I definitely want to make sure that... And by the way, is Thunder's E too, right? And I can get her a D tome as well, because she's D in tomes as well, right? Oh, she's C in tome. Oh, I don't think I can get a C tome right now, but that'd be fucking awesome if I could. Oh yeah, but yeah, store that, and grab the iron sword, equip it. Now, I don't have a lot of money right now, but if I can get her a good tome, honestly, if I can get... What's Muriel's? She's D already, right? Yes. If I can, like... Okay, so... Okay, let me see. No, I'm pretty sure we're gonna start getting... Yeah, these are all These are all E tomes, aren't they? Yes. Okay. I'm pretty sure, actually, this chapter we're about to do will start to give us access to D tomes. D-level tomes, so... From what I remember, although I could look at least at... I think the one I haven't unlocked yet up there. The one shop I haven't looked at that isn't a Risen Skirmish that we will never be doing. We'll never be doing those, so... We'll not be doing those to uncover shops either, unfortunately. Hey, who left this crap lying around? I love Sully, dude. I love her, man. Very much so. Man, gotta do your barracks, you get some nice bonuses from it. Also, I enjoy a lot of the character dialogue here, even though it is, like, most of the most super generic dialogue in the entire game, that often isn't indicative of character very much, if at all, is in here. There's a lot of good bonuses, and it also makes it feel like they are an army of people living their lives, instead of just, like, you know, units in a video game. So I do like the barracks for several reasons. But the dialogue is really, really, like, the most generic part of the dialogue in this game, which, let's be honest here, it's kind of saying something as much as I love this game's story. And I like a lot of the small writing nuances and things, and the way that a lot of the English, you know, sentences flow in the translation. But that's, you know, that's all the localizers' work. But as far as, like, the actual quality of the writing, at least... You know, as it comes across in the localization. But, you know, I'm here to enjoy a video game. And I'm starting to realize I love me some things that I feel like are shameful as a writer for me to like so much. Because they're very simple and they're very overplayed and antiquated. But I don't feel that way because I like them. The less I like a trope, the more I feel like it's overrated and antiquated and overused, and I think that's a lot more of how we end up coming to those conclusions than I think most of us would want to admit. Anyway, like, as a human species in general. Poor Kellum. I believe in you, Lonku. Except I might end up having him pair with a man. I'm still thinking about that. I'm leaning towards not, because I just love him coming out of his fear of women, because it's a really good character development that happens in every single support he does. So I'm still debating whether I want to put him with a woman or a man, but I'm definitely using him because I love him so much. But yeah, I'm still debating. Because again, if you're like, wait, you can't do gay in this game. Yes, you can with the mod I have. It's called Gay Awakening. Literally just adds supports for every single gay pairing. Like, basically, it allows Robin to romance literally every character in the game. And I do believe it also allows basically every character that had every same-sex character that had an S support with another is now supportable. I think that's how it works. I know that it's at least that. It might be more than that, too. In fact, I think it's literally just S supports down the board. And also, there are some wonderfully written S supports for a lot of the pairings, but not all of them, because that's a lot of pairings, man. Modders can only do so much, but they did give you a tool to write your own S supports, which I might do for the future, for like my favorite pairings that are not S supported. Especially because I like writing fanfiction a little bit, honestly. And I love at least thinking about fanfiction-y stuff and what-ifs and all of that, so... And, like, adding my own headcanons that make a lot of sense, and that sort of thing. So I'd really like to do that one of these days, maybe for, like, a special Gay Awakening, like, Let's Play. I think I very well may do that. Or have all the pairings planned out, and it's kind of a challenge run for a few reasons. Let's see. Thunder is still D, right? Let me just check this. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I remember that, but let me make sure. Oh yeah, not DE is what I mean, but yes. It does sell iron bows there, which are E, which are D, I mean, which is nice. Wow, I'm mixing up all the legend things today, but... yeah, I'll just keep people on tomes they've got. She's got 27. Actually, wait. 17. Do we have another tome we can just give her? I actually didn't think about that. Just like in case that runs out, like here. Yep, there is one in the convoy. But what do I trade it with? I'll trade it with this singular vulnerary. There we go. I'm keeping the Master Seal on her because the moment that she levels, I'm going to put her... Actually, do I really... Is she the one I want to level the most? Yes. Because, like, let's be honest here. Putting Robin through all the multi-classes because she can do them is the funnest part of this game to everyone, I would hope. Especially me. Definitely a lot of people. I just love breaking Robin more than anything, so yeah. First thing I'm gonna do is put her in that. Alright. Let's try this. I'm pretty sure I'm all inventoried out. If I'm missing something, I'll correct it in future attempts. If I don't end up miraculously just doing it in one try. I kind of doubt it. I would be very happy if I did that, though. I'll do my best. Okay. It really just depends on my mindset, I think, if I'd be able to do this map in one go. But classically, it hasn't been very easy for me to do this map in one go. Again, a lot of the later maps are when I start doing maps in one go. Except for, you know, the first literal couple of maps. After that, oof. Fire Emblem difficulty really kicks in, you know. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to move Lonku up here. I could just switch, like, Sumi over here, because she'll still be able to carry Chrom far afield. Like, over here, I'll probably put him there to start, like, start working on protecting Maribel and Riken, who I'll move over here, because I remember that there will always be some safe area for them over here. Especially once you get rid of that guy to start with, I think I remember. Okay, that's enough prep and thonking for the moment. Just about what I'm gonna do here. Let me just make sure I feel like everyone... Yeah, I want Lissa to be a little farther back. Actually, my ideal thing is trapping Lissa and Muriel here for, like... Actually, no, I think, honestly, I want to get them safely over here. Whenever it's, like, safer to do that. I'm gonna leave them as they are for now. I may regret it. I may decide there's a better way to do it in the future, but... Yeah, just trying out some new strategies here right now, basically. Well, she's got the same def as him now. She's also got a little bit more res, and there are mages here, and I love Sully a lot, so let's put her in front. And since Lances beats swords, and she still got 30 there, let's just have her start working on this guy. And I think I might... We'll see who might be... Okay, no, that's right. They will dual strike a lot, so I need to remember that more than I've been remembering it. Now, if I had them maybe kill that guy, then Vake... No, Vake wouldn't have been able to kill anyone there. Vake actually could go over this way, and Lonku maybe could start going that way, but... No, like, Vake is slow. I think he should be fighting over here, and... Yeah, okay. I'll just kind of move him here, and I hope I won't regret it. There's not a whole lot of enemies that can attack him right this moment, I think. So I really think I really hope it's not the worst idea. Well, that mage would definitely be able to reach him. Yeah. Especially with res of motherfucking six. Yeah, let me just not. Yeah. However, with her res of 6 and her def of 7, I'm cool with her being here. And also, she can start working on this axe guy right away. So let's do that. Alrighty. Again, let's start, in fact, yeah, let's just hopefully literally just have Crom kill this fucker. He probably would have been able to before anyway. Actually, not quite. So, I'm glad that I ended up having her blast him first. Because he will absolutely do this. And 18, and yeah, that amount of damage isn't horrible. But again, if people start piling up on him, he could die fast still. But his level's gonna really help here. Having Crom and Robin higher level and everything is just smart, honestly, as much as people don't like breaking the game like that. I've never been as much of a stickler about that as a lot of people are. I think I'm just gonna keep Muriel and Lissa out of harm's way for the moment. Oh god, I just sent them up there without thinking. And, okay, I'll just have Lonku bait these guys. I just hope that wasn't a horrible mistake. I didn't think about that. It might actually be way more fine than I think it will be. We'll see. Especially if I don't immediately send him in. I'm starting to realize that you know, part of me getting better at this game, a huge part of me getting better at this game, was realizing that I needed to stop player phasing so much. I needed to stop attacking things so much. I needed to wait for things to come to me a whole lot more for reasons like that. Because they're just gonna statistically get a lot more hits on you. Oh god, is he just dead? Oh, thank god. That was lucky. He probably would have been if... Alright, I'm just gonna move him back, in a way that... Hold on. Let me see what I can do about this here, because... Well, first of all, can I just have Vake kill this guy? Yes, if he hits. Let me just do that. There we go. Wow. Okay. 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 I wish I had a Voldemort on it. I might have to redo this already, but let me see here. Okay, hold on. I think I already have an idea. So what I'm gonna do is, I hope that Mary will be okay, like, where she is. I really do. I hope she won't get ganged up on and killed immediately or anything. Maybe not. In fact, especially if Robin just helps her out. Helps them out. Comes down here and helps them out. But, they need to be like, there's a lot of immediate danger over here. I don't even know if I want to move Robin down here. But I feel like Lonku's going to be in danger if I don't. Oh, what I'm going to have to do is actually have Muriel move here and Lonku move there. In order to make sure that Lissa is protected from the axe dude. So I'm hoping to God, you know what? I'm gonna move Robin down there. Let me think. Yeah, I'm just gonna have her hopefully kill this axe guy. That will help a whole lot. I like that. And yeah, she should be able to, again, if she hits. 78 isn't, like, wonderful, but it's high. There we go, good. That's it indeed. Good job, Robin, as per usual. You doing poorly is just horrible luck and doesn't happen very often. Which is always nice, honestly. Especially in a game that can be as brutal as Fire Emblem always is. Alright. Oh, I say that, but... Again, Fates was classically very easy for a lot of people, but... I disagree a little, for some reasons, but anyway. No, I'm actually going to move them two here, because again, Protag needs to be a Protag. And he's already been damaged a little. Who am I going to move? I think I might move Vake onto that point. again, having singular units on points while paired units, because they're just going to be stronger and more effective than singular units are fighting, is generally what I think I want to do that with. So, yeah, I'm thinking... yeah, I will. Except, well, I really want to get rid of this mage. I would... hold on. 14 plus 14 is 28, yeah. So she, especially with the chance of stall dual striking, she should be able to kill him here, which would be very nice. But how much damage is it going to do to her? 9-8 horrible. Oh, nice. Sully and her crits, man. I swear to God, I'm getting luckier with Sully than usual. She's a beast, man. Very befitting of her character. Hell yeah. I love this girl, dude. A lot. Okay. There's that, but I am a little bit... about... oh, there's a lot of enemies. Did I fuck up and kill them already? I hope not, but... well, I'm just literally gonna skip phases. Okay. Better strategy. I knew I'd need one. I already could sort of tell this was going this way. I need to really be more careful about how far in I move everyone, especially if there ain't a lot of people to be moved at that moment. Like, I think I generally need to let units come to me a little bit more, but I need to keep people on those towers, and thankfully they'll be healed when they're on them, so that will be nice. But I think I might literally just do this map and end the stream, because I'm pretty tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, but the point is I'm streaming more often because I need to be more comfortable with it. Because I'm going to get a pop filter for this mic soon, and I'm going to take streaming a lot more seriously, like 3, 4, 5 times a week. Let me just see what I can do with this character layout again. Because I don't think I want to change any of their items right now. What I think I want to do is... okay, okay. What I was originally going to do is probably a better use for these two. Because these two can handle these three. I almost guarantee you, and I hope I'm not lying to myself, I don't think so, that they can just handle these three. They should be able to. I hope I'm not wrong. Considering that, I think that's a nice sign. I will just leave them there. And again, like, most of the effort needs to be concentrated up here, because enemies galore and peeps we need to protect. So, yeah. Okay, do I head up... no, I'm gonna head up things with Vake. Sword speed axes. What I'm gonna try to do is kill the sword guy with Vake. Just have him go mano-a-mano with the other axe user here. Actually, you know what I could have done is maybe damaged him with Robin from afar and then had Vake kill him. Especially because now I'm not too fond of how much damage... again, this poor man's defense, God. His high HP does not matter because of how low his defense is. And also, he gets aggroed so much. It's just, that's like the problem with Vake, right there, in a nutshell. That in my experience, anyway. Because you can certainly experience characters way differently in a game. Especially one as varied and chance-based as Fire Emblem. Also, moving on to a Pegasus Knight tile means she can't be surrounded. So, like, she has a good chance against that guy. I just hope it wasn't a horrible idea to move her there to where she'll be killed anyway, but... I think I'll move Lanku, like, up here. I wish I had the foresight to... because now I'm going to have to do this, and I hope that they won't just all attack Muriel. Hold on. He will not be able to attack Muriel, but he will, and he probably will. But I need to move Liz up there, because she needs to be healing people. So I'm basically going to have to take a chance with Muriel here, the way that I just... oh, no, actually, never mind, because this way... they're both out of harm's way. I'm just gonna do this. Also, this way she'll be able to do pot shots. I like that better anyway. Never mind. Yeah, okay. That's a smarter call anyway. I take it back. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to leave them there this time because I did not kill that sword guy. That's the one that can always get them, this Myrmidon right here. Okay, Axe Guy's gonna kill Vake, isn't he? Should not have moved Vake up front. Should I have? Oh, thank God. Oof. I'm glad well, I mean, I didn't have to reset yet, but I think the mage is also gonna attack Vake, because again, Vake is so hard to keep alive early on, which is so crazy to know because of his fucking HP. But he gets aggroed by everything, and his defense is ass, and his resistance is asser. And so this fucking happens. Fuck Vake, fuck Vake, fuck Vake. I hate keeping him alive. I'm not going to use him. I either grind Vake or I don't use him, and now I remember why. So I'm just going to drop Vake, and this whole thing will go smoother. Like, also, like, again, with my choke point, like, strategy here, I don't need as many characters as I've got. I'll be frank. So, bye, Vake. Literally for the rest of the game, I'm not using you. Fuck you. Which means... those will all come in handy at some point. In fact, should I put them on someone that I'm a little bit worried about? Probably. Like Alonku, who's still in level 4, and Sumia. I'm gonna literally just put the elixirs on Sumia. Because she's still level 3. I really want to level her up in this chapter. And then I'll put the other ones on. Just the vulnerary here on Lonku. You know what? You know what I'll do is I'll put the 2 and 3 on, like, Stall. Because, again, I'm going to be sending him and Lissa out alone. Listen. Wrong girl. Sully out alone. Again, I've only done straight pairings so far, but the gate is coming, friends. Don't you worry about that. I'm still not quite sure who I'm going to be pairing with whom, but I have some ideas. Okay. I really like the idea, honestly, of Libra and Chrome because of, like, the kind of, like, the little bit of gay subtext between them when they meet, but, like, I love Chrome and Sumia too much. They're too adorable. I have to keep them. Okay. Who do I want to move in position to make this work, what I'm trying to do here? You know, oh, I like this. Again, another reason to not use Vake is, like, having this extra space to move people around with is really nice. It really helps you not only, like, maximize the levels of the characters that you really want to make sure you keep alive so that you can just have an easier time in the game because you have over-leveled characters the whole game. Like, that's just better than having all the units in the world, in my experience. Like, way better. But also, you can really move them closer to your immediate goal. Even 1 or 2 spaces always matters in this game, so... Alright. Again, these 2... gonna go straight over here. In fact, I'm gonna be a smirt boy and attack this one to start with. I'm actually gonna also make sure, can Sully really do a lot? Oh, wow. I don't know what it is. Wait, is it her speed? It's her speed, right? It must be. But she's able to double this guy and kill him, right? 16 plus 16. Yeah. 97, and also Stall is 56. Yeah, okay. Even though, weapon triangle disadvantage. Yeah, this game's... You know, I feel like weapon triangle disadvantage does not matter as much as in this game as other games. Especially, and really mostly, if you have the ability to double and they do not have the ability to double you. That usually basically negates weapon triangle, and that's a huge example of that. Right there. That is a quintessential example of why that is the thing. I didn't think to put Sumia in front, but you know, I want to just move Chrome up here anyway. In fact, I literally might have him block this way this time. We'll see. Oh yeah, this already works better, because what I'm gonna do is, because no one else is gonna be damaged here very much anyway. Well, either way, who can I move right up front here? Yep, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? Because she's not squishy at all, I'm actually gonna move her up here and have him have her fight this guy. And then, do I move Lissa behind her and heal her, or do I move... No, I move Muriel behind her and... Now, maybe I should have focused Sword Dude, but I don't know. Now what I'm gonna do is... I just hope that Robin isn't already in danger of just death. We'll see. I wish that I had kept Sumiya so I could get them up there immediately. Now I'm really scared about Robin again. Because, yeah, welcome to early game Fire Emblem. It's way more brutal than the rest of the game. In some ways. Oh, boy. Not liking her prospect right now. Okay. Not yet. Again, this is what I tend to do. If I get nervous, I just kind of... Oh, thank God. So immediately what I'm going to do... Hold on. Is... What exactly? Okay. 12, though. I wanna... You know what? I think I might just vulnerate her, but, well... 6 out of 32. I'm really glad she didn't die, dude. Oof. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I need to figure out how to shuffle people without using Lissa yet in order to have... Move Robin here. Have someone still down here, but I have to move Lanku in order to achieve that. And then... And these two are still just gonna work on this guy. And then immediately... I'm pretty sure another one will spawn once they kill them, but they don't have... I know, actually, no, she has a javelin. She can just pot shot and... Yeah, kill him, hopefully. No, not even hopefully. 100%. Holy shit. Man, these two are powerhouse machine. I feel like they're better than like they've been in other playthroughs of mine. Maybe I'm just using them better, or I'm just getting really lucky. I don't know, but man, I love these two. Okay, sorry, I feel like going better. Except that one decision I made with Robin, but it hasn't had holy repercussions to Batman yet. Let me think here. Because if I... Let's see. If I literally move Lanku, like, to attack this axe dude, although I feel like that's a little too far forward for a level 4. Like, that's, like, pretty much asking for death for a level 4, I feel like. You know what I'm gonna do, though? Okay. For the moment, again, because I really want to make sure that I keep him alive, and then... And her alive... And she won't be in danger anymore when I move Crom directly in front of Muriel. She meaning Lissa, yep, see? And I'll just keep Muriel where she is, too. And who have I not moved? Yeah, these two. So I'll move them down here to the safety square they've got. And... I'm gonna skip a lot of enemy phases. Because I don't really like watching all the movements. I just know what I... want to not happen, which is people on my side dying. As long as that doesn't happen, we're cool. I know a lot about what enemies are going to do at this point because I played this game so much too, so I'm going to skip a lot of enemy phases. It's a lot of unnecessary animation in my opinion. At least when you played the game enough. It is fun to watch them sometimes and be like, oh boy, what's going to happen here? But playing these games enough, you get over that quickly, I feel like. I think I might use Rickon to do some pot shots here, especially because... Can I move him to safety yet? I don't think so right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move Lanku over this way. Woods for cover. So that... I can start moving these two to where they can take that spot. They're probably going to have to fight just a little bit for that. What am I going to do here? Do I have her to... No, I can't have her to... No, I need to get that guy out of the way first. Hold on. Well... Yeah, I think Alyssa should just heal her, but... Like, I need to get that guy gone, too. Which means, you know what? If I really need to get that guy gone, and I do. But man, I hope that... Oh yeah, that's right. Rickon does a lot of damage here, at least. I don't know if I'm going to use him, but... Like, after this chapter, but he's going to be useful here. Do I just keep this going here? Like, at least that guy's probably going to attack Alyssa, though. So, like, honestly, well... You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move her up. Yep, I'm going to certainly move her up. Too. But can she attack that guy? No, unfortunately. Alyssa's going to have to get a pot shot at herself. She's going to have to get wyverned upon once. And I hope that won't just kill her. God, I hope not. But it seems to be the harsh reality of this. In fact, like... Do I... Okay, no. I need to move Crom onto here. Like, I just feel like... Again, I don't remember when the reinforcements start, but fuck them so much. Thankfully, only a wyvern can get to Alyssa, so I'm pretty okay about leaving her there. I just hope that that one guy can't kill her right now. I don't know. But I think it's the only one only that one wyvern rider that can reach her. I hope I'm right about that. Because, yeah, that's the only one that's that close. Oh, boy, but yeah, this... You know what? Okay. I don't intend to use Rickon anyway. I don't want to do chapters... Like, honestly, there is a fine line to me in Fire Emblem. I have decided that, you know, there's a fine line to me in Fire Emblem. I don't like redoing chapters a whole lot. Especially when I'm a little bit more tired and I just want to chillax, kind of. So, if characters die that I'm not intending to use after a good few playthroughs of a Fire Emblem game, my ass is not going to care much about them dying. I'm sorry. It feels heartless, especially for Rickon and Maribel, but I don't care. I'm sorry, Maribel, you're dead too, surely. Watch me have to restart anyway, but I hope not. Again, if I don't, then I'd rather them two die. Because I don't intend to really, like, use the heck out of them anyway. But yeah, that's why... Can they get to that fort at least already? Yes. And they'll also be able to fight some fools. And the closest thing to them is also a sword guy, so he's gonna get the business end of her lance very quickly, which will be nice. Well, actually, can I move Maribel? No, she's surrounded. But could I maybe, once that guy's dead, like this guy here? I think so. But I need to remove. I need to leave Crom and Sumia there. I need to do that. Hold on here. I definitely want to keep Maribel. I need to be careful about this. You know what? I mean, okay. It's getting rid of a lot of the immediate danger to people. Or not having one more unit to spawn there that will probably just be a ground unit. So that's why I'm moving Crom over here to do this. Because that's a lot of the immediate danger. Yeah, Alyssa is not in danger now. You know what? I hope I won't regret this, but... Okay, yeah, that's a lot of healing. I feel good about that. Speaking of healing, might as well give Alyssa some experience. There we go. Also, she can attack back against that mage. So I feel good about leaving her there. I unfortunately cannot move Muriel. She is dead. Oh well. That's just how the cookie crumbles. I told y'all I didn't really care much about them right now. I don't. Sorry, Muriel. I just hope that wasn't in vain because I'll have to restart it anyway. But yeah, these early chapters are bitches, but afterward, though... Okay. I actually like letting some characters die. If I don't intend to use them much anyway, you know. I like doing semi-Iron Mans, basically. But yeah, just because I am not fucking with the very, even, like, minuscule possibility of that being a problem. Although, I don't know, he's not very leveled right now, but as long as I keep a healer next to him, like, and I just keep him in, like, a choke point, like, on the next map. That I remember right now, anyway. Is there another one before then? I don't think so. But, let's see here. Do I move them up? I think so, yes. Yes, he can get to her. Again, making flying units disappear before they can get to Alyssa has been a very good strat, so Chrom is on doing that over and over again duty right now. And yes, he's still on Falchion. And thankfully, yeah, Falchion does bonus to Durgan's, so he's perfect for this role here. But we need to take care of that mage. So I'll just start at least having her fight him. Although, what I could do... Well, actually, no. Muriel will still be blocking the way for Alyssa, right? So I think that'll be fine. I'll just have her use another use of Vulnerary. Keep her sword on. Because I don't think he's going to move from that fort. I think they're programmed not to move from those. Don't quote me on that. But I don't think so. Yeah, she's doing a lot more of a damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Double kill. That's good. That's good. But another one's probably going to spawn there. We'll see. We'll see. There's that. And she can't heal right now, but... Okay, yeah. We're doing alright right now, but, well... Not fond of how low Chrom is. Oh, boy. Okay, thank God. He just, I think, is not in danger. Because if that flying unit can't get him, I don't think anyone else can except for that one sword guy, but... I'm not fun. Well, we'll see. Who? Oh, yeah, that's right. These two. Yeah, just keep them there. I think Chrom might be dead. Okay, thank God, no. He's fine. He's over-leveled, so... Oof. Yeah, Muriel's not doing so hot either, but... Well, that's a good sign, but... Oh, thank God. And Alyssa's right there, so she's good. In fact, I think she's gonna get some nice XP right now, because... I think she might be able to kill this guy. The fucking boss. We'll see. 18... Yes! At a 94%! Give me... Please do it. I believe in you, Muriel. Hell yeah! Killed the fucking boss. Yeah, she's gonna beat death. I'm surprised she didn't level from that, but she's level 6. Yeah. She's pretty high at this point. Oh, yeah. It's gonna immediately do that and mage him. Not to death. Oh, didn't even hit him, but I think Muriel can take one of those. I'm gonna heal Chrom, though. I'm gonna Oh, shit. I can't vulnerary him, so you know what? Let's highlight everyone except for that guy. Okay, so... Yeah, this is looking very good. I might just do this. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna at least switch to stall here, because he's 2 levels behind now. Whoops. I'm feeling very good about the prospects of this. I honestly, at this point, I tend to kill off Mirabel and poor Rickon. Because again, I tend to really stick to the characters that are already pretty overpowered. That's what I tend to do. If I can't get Long Kusum levels fast, then hey, but... She's about to be able to reclass, which will be nice. But because I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, even if she moves here, I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, there's not even any flying units that are available right now, so I'm pretty sure that Sumia will be fine here, and she'll probably kill. Yes! And she needs levels, so this is very good. She will kill. Even if that didn't happen, she would have killed. She has a really good hit chance. And she starts with an Iron Lance. She's really good for the level 1 unit she starts as. Like, really good for her. Also, like, you know, flying units are good as hell anyway. Alright, I think that's where I'll leave it. So, yeah. And hey, that was perfect timing anyway, because Axe, dude. Oh yeah, these two are tearing up everything that comes their way. Hell, Sully was doing it with her lance, even though those were all Axe users, I'm pretty sure. God, they're powerful. I feel like I don't remember them kicking so much as early game before. Hell yeah, okay. I think I might do at least one more map after this. We'll see. Glad I'm getting into the groove here. What I start to realize is that, like, I feel like, you know, I guess fatigued and sort of like nervous, you know, when I start things off and when I start doing bad. But when I start doing good, I'm like, yeah, no, I'd rather go some longer. And oftentimes when I just go longer for a bit, and a lot of the preliminary, like, oh god, I'm streaming nerves. It took literally a couple of years because of how ingrained my anxiety patterns were. But I'm really getting past a lot of that finally, which is also decreasing a lot of my addictions, like porn and caffeine, which like, you know, and like kind of alcohol a little bit, but not as much, thank God. You know, and like honestly kind of an addiction to not sleeping, because that meant I had to like not be constantly stimulated in order to sleep. And that's like that the prospect of not being able to ignore my thoughts was terrifying to me. Now it's not anymore. And I think a lot of that's why I'm able to stream now. I can start to feel myself finally even being able to face other things in life, maybe even better than a lot of people do, more effectively, because it's, you know, it's not about how long it takes, it's about your approach and your reasons and what you're doing. It really is. I promise you that, because at this point, like, I could never stop doing this. I was so nervous, and I don't know. Recently, I struggled with, like, what's the purpose of this? But the purpose is it feels great, and also it seems to entertain people sometimes. And for the moment, that is enough for me. When I allow it to be enough, when I don't think, oh, I should have more viewers, though. It's been 2 years. You know, like, not everyone has the luxury of that. It's luck-based. And I'm not doing popular shit on purpose because I hate it. So, me, when I think of it that way, streaming becomes a boon. And so does YouTube. If I don't think of it that way, it becomes a bane. So I'm way better at thinking the former way versus the latter now. Okay, oh yeah, I think I can safely start moving them up here. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that no more will spawn. I hope I'm right. Okay. Yeah, do I move ass kickers from hell right there? Yeah, especially because, yeah, Stull needs levels compared to Sully anyway. Other people need levels a lot more than her, like, you know, her, but, or, like, more than him, like, you know, her, but, you know, working on it. Question, Lissa, okay, I'll have her move here then. Lissa can heal her here. Okay, good, yeah. Okay, I have them all highlighted in red. That'll be dark red, that'll be confusing, so... There we go. Yeah, there's the whole range. And... Do I even move them that far up there? I don't see a reason right now if she can't attack them, but I'll have her move to where she can get at an interesting angle at them. We'll see how that works. And Lonku doesn't need to move. I don't see a reason to try and get him up here. Because everyone's about to be dead. As far as everyone on the enemy team, I mean. I am really glad that this only took me like 3 tries. I thought it was going to take me more. But again, the sacrifice of Marvel and Rickon just felt necessary, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure we're good here, except I would like someone to get the sparkly. And no one seems to be able to get the sparkly. Do I really care that much, though? No. She's not going to be able to kill him. They'll probably just straight up kill him. 699. How close is she? Not super duper? Okay. Well, considering... So this is a mage up here. Yeah, she'll be able to kill. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Dark mages have less resistance. So, fighting mage is actually the best for dark mages specifically. I remember that now. So yeah, that was a very good call. I am very proud of that map, alright. Again, not too proud that it's hard for me to really keep those two alive the way that I like to do that map. But again, I don't intend to use them most of the time, these playthroughs, these days. And this is just a chill playthrough that I play however I want, So, yeah. Also, I'm better at just doing things my way. At letting myself do things my way. Because it's really easy, as a human being in society, especially if you're anything like me, to decide that you should do things because other people tell you should do them and how they tell you that you should do them. That's a recipe if you do that your whole life with everything for a horrible, awful life. You have to have a mixed bag of that. You can't do everything on your own, but you can't do everything because someone else said so. You have to have a mix of that. That's what I've learned.
Pardon me.
Kron, where are you? Hello? Right here, Sumi. You learn to read out good and bad advice along the way is what I've noticed. That sort of thing. It's helpful. This is very cute.
What?
I like them. Oh yeah, the pies. More pies. I'm gonna skip through a lot of this because, like, oh my god, pies. There's so much pie jokes here. And I've seen this one so many times, but if you really want to read it, you might have to do some crafty going back and pausing, but just in case you do, I won't just skip it with the select button.
Oh.
No.
But I've read it so many times that I'm just like, aw, cute. Aw. See, they're so adorable, though. Like, I think it's pretty clear she really loves this man when she tries 15 times to make sure her pie is good for him. That's really fucking cute, dude. I love her word choices. Most of these words I didn't know, but I guarantee you they are real English words. You can learn a lot of words from this lady. I certainly have, and I thought I was wordy before I... In fact, I don't even remember what discomposing means, but it probably means disconcerting. It's probably, like, literally the same word as disconcerting. Let me make sure I'm right about that. But it sounds like that to me. A lot of times you can infer word meanings by other words. There are a lot of words that mean the same ass thing in English. I bet it's basically, like, the same as disconcerting. Let me see. Time for English lessons with Durgi. Wow. This might actually be something I do as a video series of some kind because I love this kind of stuff. Dictionary type stuff, grammar type stuff. Discomposing definition. Gerund or present participle? Disquiet, disturb, perturb, I'm not sure what that one was. That first definition was, but this one, yeah. Discompose, disquiet, disturb, perturb, agitate, upset, fluster, mean to destroy capacity for collected thought or decisive action. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's similar to disconcerting, but it means more like you disrupted her flow. It makes a lot of sense. Especially in the collected thought sense for Muriel in general.
Hey.
I looked like a pretty red spill, Muriel. Are you hurt?
Very well.
A minor contusion. Benign. I love her word choices. Let me make sure I know what a contusion is. A region of injured skin tissue or skin in which blood capillaries have been ruptured. Okay, so a minor bruise. She literally had to use a fancy word for a bruise because it's Muriel. She uses a fancy word for everything. And I know benign just means harmless, basically. Everything you were carrying when flying. I see your herbs, some papers. What is this, a book, a journal? Unhand that, madam. Sorry, I didn't realize it was so important. Important? Muriel?
Right.
I suppose it does bear some import, yes. Who wrote it? A famous mage or something?
No.
Not at all. Not famous at all. No, the author was my mother. Yeah, it's important, sentimental. It's of sentimental importance to her. That's why she was weird about it. I actually really like this one. I kind of like the idea of shipping them because it's possible because of this mod. There's so many ships I'd like to do for Robin. You can only do one per playthrough though, even with this mod. If there is a mod that allows her to have multiple supports, part of me wants to do it, but no, because I don't like the very idea of, like, I don't know, cheating and polygamy and that kind of thing very much. And, like, well, I mean, I don't know. Relationships where you have, like, open kind of sex with people is nice, but, like, this would never feel like this, because it would be a bunch of marriages that feel very, like, a monogamous thing, so it feels like cheating to me, if that's even a thing that exists. I bet it is, though. Some kind of mod that allows you to do multiple marriages. But even if maybe this mod might do that, I don't know it, I wouldn't. But that just means there's even more reason for me to do more playthroughs of this game, which is absolutely give me yes, please, in my book. That explains the rough binding. No offense intended. Still, that's amazing. Whoops, I didn't mean to skip that. There's the impetus for your inquiry. Impetus. The reason is probably what she means, because an inquiry is just a question. That's what that means. But impetus is probably a reason for an inquiry. Impetus. The force or energy with which a body moves. So yeah, basically, like, what is the intention behind your inquiry is what she means by impetus, I think. But that's a kind of a stretch of a word to use there, but I get it.
Huh?
Impetus for my... You mean, why do I ask? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's based... Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious. Wouldn't most people be? An autonomic reaction to conversational stimulus. I see. Did I say something strange?
No.
Curious, perhaps. Meriting closer study, certainly. Spontaneous reactive curiosity, fascinating. But what is the underlying mechanism? I love this woman. I really think you're reading too much. She reads too much into everything. That's honestly how her brain works, and it should stay that way, because her reading too much into everything is why she, like, literally canonically, minor spoilers, by the way. Very minor, though. Canonically, she becomes, in the ending, a prolific scientist that like made a major life-changing discovery. So the fact that she basically overthinks everything is at least a little bit of a boon in regards to her, in regards to her work, but perhaps not her mental health. Like, honestly, a lot of those sorts of tendencies. They tend to be good for your career, your mental health, if you let it go unchecked, and a lot of people end up doing that. I think you're reading too much into this. But yeah, we did it. But yeah, she reads too much into everything, and I love that about her, honestly. Especially because, honestly, let's be honest, she reminds me of me in a lot of ways. Her extreme curiosity, asking all the questions, ask any of my friends about that. The tendency to be overly wordy. That's the main things, but yeah, she's relatable. And honestly, especially because I love her voice actor, and she's more of a stoic woman, and I always love that anyway. But I really want to marry Flavia, and actually use Flavia. But, like, there's not very many maps you can do that with, but what I'm gonna probably do is save a good few children paralogs, to train Flavia on by the end of the game, and hopefully that will be doable. Because she'll only be level 10 at that point, and then I'll have to immediately reclass her. Because you always have to do that with with the characters you get at that point in the game, because level 10 is way too low. Level 10 in a base class is not going to survive anything at that point in the game, so you need to start really racking up those seals at that point to change classes. By the way, did she ever level up to 10? No. So I'll keep that master seal on her. Alright, so... Yes, Chapter 6 is a thing. I really want to at least do Chapter 6, because we get one of my favorite characters in that game. Or in that chapter. However, do I do the paralog first or in second? I often have... Well, I think I remember this being pretty brutal for this early on. Let me do it afterwards, especially because I'll immediately want to train Pawn. I think I can do Chapter 6 well, especially because it's nice and fortified, and I really love... And it's choke pointy. So if you set up everything well enough, then we're good here. Although I have the singular healer, I would also like to not have to buy anything for this. I would hope that. By the way, still no chat.
Crom?
Oof. Dealing with unpleasant thoughts. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna end it. What time is it? 9:52. Yeah, that's nice. There's something you should know first. Everything Gangrel said was a lie. Last Exalt, my father waged war on Plegia for many years. The violence, oof me. Yeah, that was a thing. I'm gonna skip a lot of this, because I don't know. Like, I know this, and it's oof to me. That's a lot of what I tend to skip things. Other than I really just want to play this chapter and get pawn. A lot. And who am I going to pair her up with? My first thought's Olivia, but we're not going to be getting her for a while. I need to start pairing up some more people. I'm kind of curious actually what Pawn and Muriel would be like together. And if they have an S support. Do they even have an A to C? Like, conversations? I can at least see, but we'll see. Oof.
Right.
Hi there, Marth quotation marks. If you don't know about the quotation marks, you'll soon know. Don't know why the quotation marks are a thing. I mean, you soon will. A cleft in the castle wall behind the maple grove. There, but how would you... Well, because he's literally from the future. I'm gonna practice not spoiling things for future playthroughs here. Because, well, if you know anything about this game like I do, you probably were also about to say the wrong pronoun for Marth. Let's just say that. You know the place, Crom? You know, if you were in my position, I mean.
Yes. Right. Right. No. My apologies.
I love this scene for this. And I love the animation, and I love him. I haven't done it yet. I'll also work on not saying their actual name. Because, yeah, this can't be actual Marth. Marth has been dead for a long time, we know this. Although, granted, time travel is a thing here. So it could have been Marth, because this is literal time travel, but well. It's future, not past, obviously, so. And oh my god! Now I can stop trying to not say her actual pronoun. Yay. But I still need to work on not saying her actual name.
Wait, you're
But if you played Super Smash Bros, you'd know who she is. But still, at least what her name is. But, you know, I'm gonna work on not saying it anyway. Just because I like not spoiling things if I can get away with it and stuff. At this point, I really want to try hard about that. Alrighty, so what are we going to do here? I actually really love this map. That's the main reason I really just want to do it before I end this, but I'm going to end it after this. Okay, I think I still definitely want to leave Lissa here, though. Because, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Beefier units over here. And also Lonku, because Pan's going to show up here. And, everyone else in Lissa over here to heal them, because we're going to need to block this place. Also, these two are going to be valuable for that, because they're tanky. But I'm going to literally just put Lissa behind fucking poor-ass Vake. Do I... Okay, no. Do I... Hold on, what level are these guys? 6s. Okay, they're not... That's not horrid. These guys being 5 is still valid. I think I still want to make them work if I can. Honestly, okay. Honestly, okay, you know what? Let me think here, because Crom's going to stay there, so I have to put Sumia next to him anyway. Because I'm always going to keep them paired up. That's just how I'm going to do that. I need to keep Lonku over here because of that. So for now, Durge is going to go over here. Yeah, I definitely want to keep them up so they can start just mowing through these guys, except... Actually, you know what? I might just, like, move them over here. Like, have... Let me think. He has vulneraries as well. And I probably am gonna put him on his killing edge, too. Because he's probably gonna need the help of those crits to really survive here. But, first of all, one of the most important things to do before I do anything is keep, Gaius. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to highlight Gaius once. Okay. I'm gonna give Vake his axe back and just preemptively a vulnerary because of this poor man. Not the elixir though, because I'm gonna have Lissa right there. And what I'm hoping is that, like, Durga will be back there magic blasting a lot of them to death, or being able to hopefully, you know, set up Vake to get kills. Also, she's going to be able to do so while being a Grand Master for a lot of this map, because it will not take very long for her to level, I would hope. I would think as well. Oh, not just a vulnerary, he also needs a weapon to function as a unit. Oh, you know, hand axe too. Yep, hand axe too. That'll be helpful as well, surely. In case, you know, there's mages that pile up behind him. There will be. I hope that he's not just dead. Yeah, I like that setup. Because then Muriel too. But then again, like, how am I gonna, like, get Melissa to him when he needs it? I guess I just kind of have to move one of the mages out of the way, huh? Probably Durga mostly, because she's level 9. She doesn't need the XP. Muriel needs the XP more than her. That's how I'm going to do that. It's going to sort of, like, shuffle mages around and hope that I can get to people before they're really almost dead. Which would also mean that I should probably, if I'm going to really make sure I do that, give Kellum as well another one of the vulneraries. Especially if we're not using someone. Or if I think they're not as very in danger. I'm probably not going to have Sumia in front a whole lot. I'm just going to take her elixir for Kellum. There are a good few mages here as well. Like that fucker. That could just fucking melt through his armor, so I need to be careful. For him... but, okay, yeah. For the moment, let's see... Oh, yeah, but what I will do, though, is at least... He already has a vulnerary. I'll just equip his killing edge. Because, yeah, that'll be helpful. As far as moving people around... Yeah, I think here's what I'll do. I'll move him near the door as well. Yeah. Those two will go down here and block this place. Kill this guy, block this place as fast as possible. That's my strategy for now. Let's get it done. And again, like, those guys will pile up right here. All these people over here, so... I like that strategy. I feel like it's very solid for this map. This is one of my favorite maps because you can just choke point it. And that's how you're supposed to play it. It's probably my favorite way to play this game. Okay. Yeah, let's just move Sumia into Crom, because Crom's going to need to talk to this guy as soon as possible. In order to set that up, I'm going to move him here. I'm going to move Lonku. I just hope he's not going to get immediately nuked by anyone, but we'll see. Lonku here by himself, but he will get a pair up soon. I just reflexively paired up him and Pan again, because I love them as a pairing. But I'm not going to marry them. I want to do more gay, and I really want to have Pan in one of my main pairings, which are mostly going to be lesbian. So, it's because she's so good, and also one of my favorite characters. Good gameplay-wise, and also one of my favorite characters. So, I always like to specify gameplay-wise, because I don't like, you know, people doing the thing they normally do when they talk about Fire Emblem characters, like, oh, this character's good, this character's bad. And the only aspect they're really talking about, ever, usually, is their gameplay. There's other aspects of a character. I'm a writer, so that kind of bugs me. So I always try to, if I'm talking about gameplay, I'm talking about gameplay. If I'm talking about other aspects of a character, I want to also highlight that too. Make it clear with words what I'm trying to say. So, what aspect of a character I'm talking about. So yeah, just like, think of characters as black and white. If they're good or they're bad, and it's always gameplay reasons, that's just not, I don't like that. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. Let's put him behind, her behind Kellum to hopefully deal with those dark mages quickly. Because thankfully, it's a dark mage here, and they're all dark mages. Because, well, they're going to be, these two are going to tear them up, basically. The mage is back here. That'll be nice. Especially for poor Kellum's sake, because, actually, no. More Vake than Kellum, because at least Kellum has 2 resistance. Magic does more damage to armor, but I think Vake's in the most danger. I just hope it wasn't a horrible idea putting him right there, but we'll see. I hope he's not immediately dead. We'll see. And if so, I'll figure out what to do. Okay, that's good already. Sword versus axe, but... Oh yeah, that wasn't a horrible amount. And also, that one's dead. Good. Yeah, this is already going great already. This is good. Oh yeah, we're past the oof curve right now, is what I like to call a lot of the early game. I like to call it the oof curve, because it gets oof real fast. I am not fond of this. Please, someone else will not be able to... Oh, no. I might let him die if he dies. I might just let Vake die, guys. I might do it. Because... Okay, no. I don't think so. Let me think. How the hell am I going to do this? I would like to use Vake here. If I don't put him... If I switch Kellum there... I think that might be all I need to do. So, restarting Durgan. I'm feeling good about how this map has gone so far up until that point, though. But if I literally just switch him and kill him, usually, oftentimes, the smallest change in positioning, weapon, characters, inventory is, like, all you need to really do a lot better in a Fire Emblem map. That's, I think, another part of why these games, I love them so much, is because, I can change one little thing and feel really good about it very quickly, because it usually has a ripple effect from hell, and it's awesome. So let me just... Yeah, because it's going to move them straight forward. And we'll see how that works, because, like, if you look at the way the enemies are lined up over there, you know. We'll see. I mean... you know what? What if I literally just... I actually want to... Okay. What if I didn't move them as far forward? Actually, I know they can only go there anyway. I can move Vake really far forward, but not Kellum right now. But, what if I literally just move them right to the doorway itself as well? That might help. I think I had them more on the steps. Don't quote me on that. I might not have. Do I literally... Well, I mean, Vake got killed to start off with, so... You know what? I might literally just... If he dies again immediately, what I might do is literally just put her there and put him behind her with a hand axe, so he can actually get fucking kills, hopefully, and not die himself. Like, if he dies immediately right now, that's just what I'll do instead. Because I'd rather use him than not. Especially on this map. And we're really for the rest of the game, but like the last map, like, nah, I was not gonna have that. But maybe that wasn't a smart thing, but, you know. Again, yeah, Sully's 9 already, so another reason why I want to make sure I use this. You know, like, especially because I tend to pair them up a lot. I probably should stop trying to buy the other weapon for them both, because I really like just being able to switch between them if I really need the other type of weapon, so... Because I can't not pair them up now. I love them too much together. Except one of these days I'm going to pair Sully with Robin, because I really love characters like her and lesbians. Anyway. Okay, so... Again, pretty standard here. We're gonna attack 1, 2. We're gonna miss again. It'd be cool if... Ah, kill, nice. That's definitely gonna kill. Crits are instant death for everyone this early on, and for a while. And depending on stats, definitely late game too, but certainly early game. Watch me do a third map if I really feel like I'm on a roll with this one, but I'm literally talking about that when Vake might be about to die again. This poor man. Maybe not, we'll see. But those dark mages hadn't moved yet. Okay, I'm already doing good here. Okay, yeah, it's just moving now, so Vake isn't dead. You see, again, that one small change. And I think he's probably going to stay alive, I hope. His wisdom slipping with... Oh, I didn't mean to skip through that dialogue. Oh, yes, she can immediately pair up with Lonku. Very nice. I'll just do that, but before I do anything else, what I'm going to do is move Crom here and talk to this guy so we don't kill him. And then just move Pan and Lonku in next to Crom and Sumia and block this place off again. So, drop your weapon or die where you stand. I love this guy, by the way, preemptively for several reasons. He's cool, and also he shares an obsession of mine. And you know what it is if you play this game. In fact, I have some candy right here. I'm literally... Oops, I spoiled it, but... I literally saw Gaius, and I was immediately like, he's my spirit animal so much that I'm going to eat candy right now. Trying to make a living. Again, like, I love both, you know, the fact that he's a sugar... fiend and I am too, and also that he's just cool otherwise. And he's one of those thieves with honor type of characters. I always love that.
Listen to me. Right. Hello.
I see I have 3 viewers on Twitch. That's nice. Let me make sure there's no messages. I doubt it. But, like, I don't trust my Twitch chat sometimes to, like, populate. It doesn't seem like it's populating, though, like, on my actual Twitch page. Alright, cool. I just like to check that just in case. Alright.
Sugar.
I love this man.
Done. Huh? Yep.
I love him. Alright. Time for Lonku and Pan to be badasses together again. I'm still probably going to put Pan with one of the women because I really want to use the Gay Fates mod more than I am already. But, I love them too as a pair, and they work really well on this chapter as a pair too, so I'll keep them as one for the moment. I'll probably put Gaius with a guy too, speaking of using the Gay Fates mods pairings. But for the moment, I'll keep him out of the way, because he's kind of squishy, and I'll have him get pot shots later. For the moment, let's just, let's see. 5 versus 6. Let's actually have Lonku get another level. Actually, wait, you know what? If he's going to do that, then I'm going to basically, because, you know, that mage is going to range him, because, you know, it's a mage, so let me just kind of let him get this kill here, because he's just going to fucking kill this guy. Even without that, but... Actually, wait. Did I do the math right on that 14? I think, yeah, 28. It would have been 28, so it would have killed him. Because he had 100%. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. I don't know if not blocking that is the smartest thing, but I really need to, like, work on blocking this. But the problem with this is, it's hard to block this unless you have more than one unit here. Well, I mean, basically one unit for the purpose of this. That's what paired units kind of are. Except stronger singular units, kind of, for some purposes anyway. Especially if you play the game all paired up like I do. Let's just, yeah, she can still attack here, and then I'll move Lissa behind Vake and heal him. I wish that hit, but oh well. Things do certainly not always go your way in anything, including, and especially Fire Emblem. But we're working on it. And I've actually started to really love and embrace that about the series. Yeah, just have her bomb this guy. Decent level, not great though. You can probably just kill this guy, right? Yeah, let's do it. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm keeping the combat animations on. They're too badass, and I love all the dialogue you get from it, so yeah, they're staying. Also, I just realized I need to fix my bottom screen, because I'm not sure how I ended up making the black bars appear, but I can undo that. Like this, but then I'll have to stretch the screen out again. There we go. I think I'll just leave him there, actually, for the moment. Because, basically, that's just asking for that guy to kill him at that point. Because he wasn't gonna kill, especially with the other guy that... No, I don't... Unless that axe guy has a hand axe, which I don't think he does, but he might. Then I don't think Vake was in danger of him, but well... Vake's certainly in danger of this guy. But I think he won't die here, unless there's a dark mage in range of him right now. Which really I hope not, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We'll see. Hang in there, Marth. I almost called her actual name. I'm just trying to, like, practice not calling her by her actual name. Just for gits and shiggles. Heal Vake. Yep, he can kill. 66 isn't great, though. Like, not at all. Oh, he doesn't... Oh, yeah, he has an elixir. I'm gonna just have him pop that, because he's pretty low. And I'll just have her do this. And yeah, you know what? No. I'll just have Robin probably kill that other guy. Just like, yep. Nice, Muriel. Sorry for the weird slowdown. I'm not sure what the lag's about. Normally I don't have lag playing these games. I would hope not. This rig is godly. I love my computer. Oh yeah. She's gonna kill probably, but 76 isn't the best chance in the universe. But it's very high, especially with true hits, so there we go. Do I just kind of leave things as they are? Yes, I do, yes. Especially because Vake does not need to go any more forward, because if you've played this game enough, you know he just aggroes everything at its mother, and it's just not fun. You know what I think I'm gonna do, actually? If I can... I'm gonna move him down here, so that he can help these two actually get into position to block this damn place. Wait, he's level 9 now, and he's taking some damage. So I'm just gonna switch over to Sully, especially because weapon triangle advantage. But not that she needs it. Look at that damage. And the hit chance. Christ. This woman is unstoppable. I love her. I feel like she's doing particularly good this playthrough for me. Like, I think I got some real good level ups already for her. And I think I'll just move him back here. Yeah, let's do that for now. And yeah. I just hope I didn't kill Gaius doing this. I might have. What? Do I reset if he dies, though? Because I'm not going to reset up. He's dead, didn't he? 64 isn't great, though. But it was enough. Sorry, Sorry, guys. I think I'm too far into this chapter. I wasn't, like, the most enthused about using Gaius in specific. So, yeah, nah. Normally I'd reset, but, like, I'd reset for Pan, for example. But, like, if I don't think I'm gonna use the character in this playthrough, this is just a chill playthrough, then, yeah, nah. Don't care if they die, unfortunately. I mean, I do, but not enough to reset. Because I tolerate resetting less than perhaps a hardcore Fire Emblem player should, but I'm not hardcore. I've accepted that a long time ago. I just love these games. There's a difference. Although, I think Lonku's... And if Lonku dies, I'm resetting for sure. Okay, oh, never mind. Especially with weapon triangle advantage. But 55 isn't great. Thank fuck! And also, thank fuck he's a Myrmidon with that, I think it's mostly their speed, I think, that makes them have such a high dodge chance. I'm fucking... Man, I love this man. I'm pretty sure he's not in danger anymore right now anyway, so thank God. So I will switch to Pan next turn, because ow. And I think that's all I'll need to keep them both alive. For the map, probably, as long as I don't do really dumb shit with them. Because yeah, we're starting to run out of enemies. This is good. This is according to plan.
There we are.
Alright, I guess, yeah, these two can just hold down this area. I should have moved Gaius over there, but... Yeah, next time... Yeah, like, these two are basically keeping all these guys at bay, so... I'll just keep them doing that, frankly. Although, maybe I should have killed the axe guy and just had him impale himself on him, or had that sword guy impale himself on either her or Lucina, but I said her name. Oh well. Actually, I maybe should be using Sumia more, because I really want to level her at all. I will do my best. But yeah, I will certainly just switch over to Pan right now. And... heal poor Vake again, because of course he needs healing. It's Vake, unfortunately. At least early game Vake. It's always so hard to keep alive in my experience. He does become the tank he feels like he should be at the beginning of the game. At least towards the middle of the game, but certainly is not that at the beginning, because he has no fucking resistance, literally. And he has very little defense, too. So... yeah. Speaking of Vake, he's in danger right now. If he dies, do I really care at this point because of how far I am? I don't know about that. I'll have to think about that. She's still not quite level 10, but she's very close now. Well, I just hope that axe guy won't kill him. Because thankfully, yeah, she is going to kill this guy's ass. Hell yeah. She is going to nuke this fucker. Good goal. Thinky Durgan. I think I'll keep things as they are right now, but is he low enough that I'd use the elixir? No, I think he's fine, but well, that dark mage can reach him, can't he? Yeah, just because I'm a little bit spooked about that mage. I don't feel the greatest about doing this, but I'm mostly worried about Vake right now because I'm always worried about Vake. And you know what? Not gonna reset. Not gonna reset. I'm too far into this. And I don't like Vake very much because he's so hard to keep alive. That's the reason I don't like Vake. I hate resetting for Vake in particular. So, rip Vake, bye Vake, sorry Vake. But I don't do this for most characters. I do it for a lot of characters. Like, honestly, the way I play Awakening is I just whittle it down to the characters that are going to survive anyway. And the ones I'm going to use the most anyway. Because of how many times I played this game. And I just keep it those. And I will often sacrifice characters in chapters when they start. In the chapters they join because I know I'm not going to use them. It's often the same characters. Like, for example, Rick and Maribel in the last chapter, unfortunately. It's just how I play this game at this point. It's just the most fun way for me to play it. But, you can only really do this sort of thing in Awakening, in my experience. Which is part of the reason why I love it, honestly. Because I love doing that. They need the XP more than he does. I mean, look at him. Although, Sumia needs it more than they both do. She's level fucking 3. How am I gonna get her that, though? I'm not doing grinding this time, so I might end up keeping her way more squishy than I'd like to for a while, but I'll figure out what to do about that at some point. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just thinking, do I just kill that guy with the mage with Crom? What will Pan do to him? 13 times 2. Yeah, she will just kill. Let's see how she'll fare against the axe guy, but it's an axe. She won't fare very well, but oh well. Having Pan kill this mage is good for her anyway, because the ghouls don't have great resistance anyway. Oh yeah, I need to put him back on the steel sword, because I do not want to waste his killing edge if I can help that. I might just have Krob just kill this dude. I need to worry about leveling up Sumia as soon as possible, though. Especially because I need her in Dark Flyer, because you know, Gale Force exists. Hey, Vic! How you doing, buddy? I have 4 viewers all of a sudden. Hello, people. I am so small that 4 is amazing to me. Hello, thank you for being here. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yep, always. I will always stream Saturdays and Wednesdays. That's my plan right now. And if something happens that does not allow that to happen, I will let you know. As long as I can. But, basically, Wednesdays, Saturdays, set in stone every other day of the week. I may or may not stream. It's basically how I handle that for now. But I'm building up to, like, 5 days a week, hopefully, at some point. Like, I'd like to do it, hell, before January, but I don't know how well my stamina is going to be about that, but I certainly am... let's see, let me really think about this here. Yeah, there aren't any more coming from this way, so I think I can safely just put Mariel there and just kill that guy, and she does not really have to worry about that Dark Mage. Bam. Let's put her here and heal Callum. Notice Callum with some healing. Because he deserves it. Ooh. Lissa can be second sealed now. Or master sealed now. Do I want to do her first or her? Because, well, I could use that master seal on Lissa afterwards if I want. But I could use it on her right now if I want. And let's be honest here. She doesn't need the class up as much as a lot of other characters do to really be super viable. Ooh. Especially to make sure that, like, Lissa's my only healer. I ended up letting Maribel die, so... I might use that on her, actually. Now, Sully, she also, like, she does not need a reclass right now. Look at this damage. So I think I might do it with Lissa, just because, you know, I think I can immediately reclass her into, I think, the one that allows her to use tomes, and I really like having more magic users, that are not just base mages, so I think I might do that with my first Master Seal, actually. Are you gonna stream on Fridays too? I might start doing Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave it open right now, so basically, definitely Wednesdays and Saturdays. Every other day of the week, if I really want to stream, I will. That's how I'm treating it right now. Yeah, she does not need levels. What am I doing that? What am I starting to do that for? Okay, Mariel, let's see. Callum needs the levels more than anything, but he no like he mages. Can he kill it? No. Will she kill? Not quite, unless she crits. But she has a very high... Well, 34 isn't very high, but, like, in my experience, 34 is a pretty high chance to dual strike, so let me just do this. And hope she doesn't crit? Oh, she doesn't have a crit chance. So she probably got the crit chance from Robin. That makes sense, because Robin makes everything ridiculous. As we all know if you've played this game. Oh, yeah, and Callum can just nuke this guy now. Oh, yeah. Unless he gets a horrible 3% miss of bad luck of doom, but thankfully, no. Okay, all that's left is Boss Man, huh? All that's left is this fucker over here. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucker over here. Fuck this fucker over here. Anyway. Do I just block the way with these fuck... You know... I want to give it to Pan or Lanku because I love them. 28, 30... I want to give it to Lanku, but his health, though. And I don't really trust one Vulnerary to not let him get killed by fucking the boss. Although, she doesn't have great resistance either. But she has high health right now and concoctions, so... This is what I'll do for now. And if Sumia can get in some... If Sumia can get the kill, I will make that happen, because she needs levels. Marriage Simulator? Basically, the reason... It's kind of like an in-joke about Awakening specifically, and every other Fire Emblem game past it, because... The Fire Emblem series, from Awakening onward... How do I explain this? You always have S supports, which... You always have access to a lot of S supports in Fire Emblem Awakening and onward, and S supports are basically the characters are married, and they also give each other a lot of stats, and they also, spoilers, give each other children later, which are their own units. And so basically, there's a joke that this game is the first marriage simulator of the Fire Emblem series, because a lot of people, including myself, love this game, among other reasons, for the reason that you can use it as a matchmaking game, and so that's why I call it the marriage simulator. It's an in-joke about the series. Especially, because Awakening started that, basically, except, well, 3CS7076, I think, was the first Fire Emblem game. I think that was on the SNES that had... S supports and, the marriage thing, I think, and the children thing. I think, but don't quote me, I'm pretty sure. Either that or it was Genealogy of the Holy War. I know that one had it. That's why it was called Genealogy, in fact. I think. But yeah. It's basically a meme about the series, as the marriage simulator thing. Oh god. Okay, good. He didn't attack. Why? Thank you, though. Ow. I might have to use these guys to really safely do some more damage. If I can, she won't kill, right? Well, I mean, okay, Stall has a 57% chance of... They'll probably kill him. Of dual striking. Let me... Okay, either I kind of retreat and hopefully, I don't know about my odds of keeping all these characters alive, and I definitely am gonna reset if any of these characters die. So, what am I gonna do here? I mean, I could just be a pussy about it, but I really need Sumia to have levels. Welcome to the Fire Emblem dilemma, everyone, or one of several that we all have as players. I just, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna move her out of range. I'm just gonna move her. Man, I'd really like Alyssa to be all the way over there, but she cannot reach it. I honestly would rather just kill him off with these characters and be done with it. So how am I gonna do that? I'd like Alyssa to get the final blow. Let's see here. How can I... What if I, like... Hold on. I am gonna just move her here and give her a concoction. And then... What would happen if I just attacked him with a javelin with Sully here? Stella still has a pretty big chance. They might just kill him, but I hope not. Let me say that in the morning, I watched a YouTube video about many hack ROMs for Super Metroid series on SNES. There were so many. Wow. Okay, no. He's dead! God damn it, Sully. Stop critting. Just stole Sumia's experience. Poor Sumia. I always find it rather hard to give her experience, because I'm usually pretty damn careful with her to her detriment, unfortunately. And I'm doing that again. Because she starts as level 1, you have to really make sure she stays the fuck away from archers. And the map she starts on conditions you to be really afraid of archers, because there's so many of them, and they murder her instantly. And yeah, so I tend to really treat her like a baby for a while. And I'm doing it again, god damn it. I do eventually end up figuring out how to get her levels, though, so I'll do it. It's just gonna take a while, especially because I am not grinding. I do not like doing that anymore, the Risen grinding and stuff. And especially not the DLC grinding. But we will eventually be doing the Scramble DLCs, but that will be a while from now.
What?
Any idea about where to download them to play? Let me think. I bet I could actually find it for you, Vig. Let me see here. Because, like, you know, I think... Like, there's, let's see here. Literally just, Super Metroid ROM hacks. Let's see here. I'm curious. It's pretty interesting. I mean, of course, a game series that popular would have those. Let's see here. Super Metroid ROM hacks. Let's see here. Download? A lot of them just like news stuff about them. Let's see. Why don't you try here, maybe? Let's see here. Yeah, okay, I'll drop this link in the chat, Vic. I'm not sure how to get them working, because I don't know anything about ROM hacking. I haven't done any of it. But this website seems to be a good place to get the hacks. So let me just, can I just Control V into there? Yeah, here you go. This seems to be a good start, but if it's not the site I think it is, because it looks like you can just, like, download the hacks there. And it might also have information on what to do about them. But, let me know if that's what I think it is, or if it's something different. But that seems to be a good place to get them. Anyway, moving on in the video game. Oh, I'll take it later. You're welcome, buddy. I'm pretty good at finding stuff like that for people, so I'm glad to help you out in ways that I can, you know? Yeah. It's how my policy do be, which is why I kind of stopped the stream for that, which I don't mind, obviously, because I did it. But, man.
Still. Listen.
But don't you see?
Nah. Yeah, oh man, that line really resonates if you know who Marth actually is, which you don't learn for a long time in the game. But that line where he's like, somehow I know I can trust you. Anyone who's played the game would know why, but I just realized that line makes so much sense knowing who Marth actually is.
Thank you.
There are also no words to express my horniness for this character. Anyway. And it's not because I'm a furry, although I am kind of that. Keyword kind of. Like, I know that my profile picture literally screams furry, but I'm not really one. It's because mostly of her demeanor and her, like, conviction and, like, who she is. I love her. Anyway. And also, I really love, like, the face symbols. I've always loved, like, more exotic women in these kinds of games. And I love that, like, especially love the fact that, like, she has a lot of reason to hate humans, and she does hate humans, but she is grateful to Emerin so much that she still puts herself, like, basically puts her life, which is the last life of her entire species, on the line for a human. I love that about her. That's, like, it just, like, speaks to her character so much. And that's probably part of it. Like, yeah, like, Toggle Society, everyone's treated as an equal. Like, man, they lost a really good race by being idiots and murdering them. Welcome to humanity. We're great. Anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Like, just think what kind of gifts the Toggle could have imparted upon humanity, especially, like, socially and stuff like that, if they were fucking not murdered by them. But thankfully, I will repopulate the Toggle. At least start to in this game, because I will be marrying her off. I just don't know to who yet.
Thank you.
Man, I love Emerin, and also rip Emerin. Preemptively, I'm preemptively preparing my feelings for destruction again. Because I played this game a lot of times, and that still gets me, I'll be honest. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will in a few chapters. But I don't know if I'm going to get to that. I think I might do one more map, and then I'll be good for now. And then I'll, basically, I'm certainly streaming this game Wednesday. I might stream it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday as well, depending on how I feel. So, that's how I'm going to treat those streams. And then the Saturday streams are basically whatever you'd like to play. Like me to play Vic right after Resident Evil's done. In fact, yeah, I definitely will not be doing another professional playthrough back to back like I thought I was gonna, because that's very long and I want to get on to other games on Saturdays. So, especially because they're all new and exciting. Because the most of the things you want me to play are, you know, new for me.
I am the fell dragon Grima.
Oh my god, we're actually the villain? Oh my Jesus. Acting like you don't know what the plot is difficult. Anyway.
Forgive me.
I love Fila. I wish she was less of a minor character. Just like Raimi. Or Raimi? I don't remember how her name goes right now. I'm not sure if her name has ever been actually voice acted, so I'm not sure if anyone knows how her name goes. Except for the developers, probably. The people that named her, whoever... Or, you know, maybe the one person that named her. Or... I wonder if her name was pronounced differently in Japanese. Or maybe it's like a very different name? Very likely, I think. So it's either the person that localized her would absolutely know what her name is, or the person that wrote her name originally in Japanese. Either or both.
Yes.
Alright. I think I'm doing the paralog first. I think that'll be what I end on. But first, we got supports to do. Let's get our first pairing married, actually. Hell yeah. I love these two a lot. Like, I'm doing a lot of gay pairings, I promise, because I have that Gay Fates hack installed, but... Oh, that's right, I've ROM hacked this game, but I've only ever ROM hacked this game and Fates because I love Fire Emblem and gay so much. Anyway. You know, like, they're not a thing yet, but I just realized that what she just said could also be applied to sex, even though it was applied to... It's obviously, like, in a training sense right now, but I just find that funny.
So,
Hell no! Very kind of you.
Cute. Yeah, I'm gonna do more gay pairings, but, and I know I haven't done any yet. I'm still trying to figure out exactly, because, again, a lot of the women I definitely want to marry to other women are later. A lot later. Oftentimes. Especially Flavia. I'm not marrying Robin until we get Flavia, and if you know anything about this game, you know that that's very endgame at that point. Very close to endgame. And I don't even know how good Flavia's gonna ever be without me training the shit out of her, because I won't. I will not be grinding. Unless you count using all of the paralogs to grind the units I want to, because that's how I'll treat them. But I'll only be doing the paralogs and the, the main chapters, and also to sort of, because, like, the game kind of expects you to grind a little, so in order to offset that, I also, you know, definitely don't end up having, you know, nearly every square filled by the end of the game with units, because, you know, to be in preparation, because I keep it whittled down to, you know, a bunch of, you know, my strongest units that end up being very over-leveled by the end of the game, and thus just carry everything, so I don't have to worry about anyone that will just fucking die to a stiff freeze. Because, frankly, that's probably my least favorite part of Fire Emblem, is that that's just such a reality of this game, for using certain characters. Of this series. It's, honestly, probably other games a lot more than this one, too. I'm just doing all the ones I have access to. There we go. I also am kind of thinking of, like, maybe not this time, but maybe marrying, Durga and Muriel there, but... man, okay, so do I want to give this... Like, this is the big dilemma I have right now. I want to give this Master Seal to someone right now. And we can give it to her, we can give it to Sully. I don't think I will. Like, these two do not need it. Like, they are fine for a while. Crom, I'd like him to have the survivability, but he probably also doesn't need it. So yeah, I think my initial thought is right. We're gonna be second sealing Lissa so she can do more than heal. Or master sealing her, I mean. We will certainly be doing a Sage, because because, like, more mages that are not just mages is one of my biggest priorities when I start reclassing people in these games. Ta-da! You look good. You look great. You look great, Lissa. You look awesome. Hell yeah. Are you streaming past midnight? Let me look at the time right now. Maybe, maybe not. I'm probably gonna do one more map. It depends on how long that one takes. We'll see. Oh yeah, I do need to sell that bullion.
what can I fix you with?
I do kind of wish they'd just, like, auto-sell, but they do not, so I just need to... Well, hold on. I was trying to buy. Wait, was I? Wait, I have a bullion. Where'd it go? Oh, it's in someone's inventory, isn't it? Yes, okay. Muriel's. Also, anything else I could sell? Probably want to hold on to everything I have. Yeah, well, I'm never going to use the joke weapons. I just don't like even ever doing that. So, glass weapons count as joke weapons to me, too. They're kind of strong, but I hate weapons that break so quickly. I'm never going to do that. Oh, we already have a mend. We probably got that from a sparkly tile. I'll just go ahead and just put that on Lissa already. I don't even care if she can use it yet. I'll probably shop some, but first, I definitely want to do that before I forget. Wait, oh yeah, staffs is what I need, staves. Give me... In fact, might as well give her that heal, too. She is the only healer I have right now. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Do we get another healer before we get Libra? I don't think so. So yeah, she's going to be my healer for a while. Which is another reason I'm glad that I made her beefier. Just in case, you know. Also, her ability to use tomes now will be nice. So let's give her that second thunder Durga has. There we go. Let me see here. Thinky Thonky Durgan. Do I want to really do some shopping first? Yeah, I think... Hold on, yeah, I think so. Wait, I thought you got Elwind from there. Or is... I must be misremembering. Because oh, wait, hold on, a wind... Just wind is like... Maybe I thought it was Elwind because Rickon has Elwind when he starts, but... Okay, I don't think we have D-level tomes yet. At all. Which has always been kind of weird to me, because you start getting D-level physical weapons much earlier. Literally on Donald's Paralog. It's very weird. Okay, I need to... Yeah, that's right. I need to look down there to see that. Do I want to buy anything else at all? Some vulneraries for sure. Some vulneraries for sure.
What can I fix you with?
Certainly on Crom. Yeah, because that's down to 1. She doesn't need it. The only reason I put him on Durgi and Crom is because if they die at all, it'll just be a game over. Except, well, I mean, all of these characters I want to keep alive at this point, except for Virion and Frederick, but I will never use them again, so there's that. But, who else might need one, though? Yeah, Lissa... No, she's got one. It's only a 2, but unless it gets down to 1, I probably won't be replacing that. Muriel still got 3. Kellum should be okay for a while, unless we're facing Holy Mage's Batman. She's got a concoction. What about Long Hu? He's got a vulnerable. Okay, cool. So, for the moment, I don't think I'll buy anything except... Wait, hold on. How's her sword doing? It's fine. How's her lance doing? She could use another iron lance. I don't think we can do steel weapons yet. I'm pretty sure she'd be able to... She is C, right? But I don't think we can do that yet. No, she's B. She can do She can use Frederick's silver lance. I won't give her... Oh, you know, I might as well give her Finn's lance, because let's be honest here. I don't tend to use the fabled weapons. I don't do it. I like to do it at all. And I love her so much. She's the only lance user I have right now that's not just Kellum. But, let's see here. Yeah, Kellum's lance is fine. Alright, so... I think everyone's weapons are fine. Let me, like, double check. She needs another tome. I'm glad I looked. So if there... we do have an Elwind. Yeah, that's hers. Again, I want to use those instead of not... Oh, wait, hold on. See, can Durga use it? Yes, so let's give it to her. Actually, wait, no. Trading in this menu is just... It's not how it works in combat. Okay. Yeah, okay. I need to go to her and then pick up the Elwyn. Or the Katarina's bolt. The Elwyn's her. Okay, yeah. Alright, happy with that. Finally, let's get on to... Yeah, the last map I'll be doing here for tonight is this. Twin Surf. Paralog Dose. Get some nice levels before the next story chapter. I love this game, dude. I'm so glad I finally worked up the courage to stream it. Don't worry, not all hope is lost, because you have a steadily breakifying party of murderers that is going to help you. Breakifying is now a word. I have coined it. Hail hydrate, by the way, friends. Drink water. It's very good for you.
My lord. Right.
And it will be safe when we've murdered them all. Okay, so... Yep, everyone I want to use is here, and no one that I don't. Beautiful. I always put Sumia, like, right near Crom. But... Well, these two have mobility, so I can kind of safely... In fact, I don't really need to put her right near Crom, because I can just kind of, you know... I'll put her back here, have her merge into Crom. Actually, I might have Crom go back to her, and then her move them out that way. In fact, I would rather her immediately allow Crom to attack someone, like one of these axe dudes, so I'll just do that. So that is where I want to put her. Except, wait, can I put her here and achieve the same thing? Yes, so I'll just do that. Because I'd like someone who really needs the boost to get it, like maybe Lanku. Do I keep Lanku and Pan together? I love them a lot, but I really want to both do gay pairings for both of them, because I haven't used the Gay Fates mod this playthrough yet. I have it installed for a reason. Let's see. I think I'll do that. Let me see here. Yeah, because of the woods here, like... I feel like Muriel needs a bit of a step up here. Who could, like, move okay here? Like, Pan can for sure. So... Let's see here. That's okay. Except I kind of would like to... Let's see here. Actually, I might actually... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move Crom this way. Because I'm pretty sure Crom can get rid of all these guys by himself at this point. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not wrong about that. Yeah, they're only like level 6. He has the vulnerary. Just... Oh, where did he get that wind tome? He doesn't need that. In fact, now that I'm remembering, I'm going to get rid of all extraneous items. No more extraneous items. Cool. Alright. I think that'll be good for now. I oftentimes remember during a chapter, oh god, I wish I did this during preparation, but it's not always a... You know, a whoops, I'm gonna get fucked because of it thing. I love how hammy these two are, by the way. And they're also kind of gay, which is also, I enjoy, but if you think about the fact they're supposed to be brothers, that is also kind of like, but I try not to. Anyway. I love Anna, by the way, so much. Definitely one of the waifus in this game for me. I mean, in the series, obviously, but... But most of my exposure to Anna is this game, because I played this game way more than every other Fire Emblem ever at this point. Let's see here. Thinky Durgan, Thonky Durgan, Thonky Durgan. You know what? I'd like to try. Unless... I mean, I might... okay, like, yeah, I think I kind of would like to try that. Muriel and Pan. And maybe, like, Lanku and Callum? I don't know, just as an interesting thing. Just kind of see how their supports are, if they have them. If they don't have them, then... I'll figure out what else to do, because sometimes, like, everyone can S-support everyone now, but if they have conversations, it's a different story. Do I just, yeah, I'm gonna pair up Lissa and her now, so she can protect healer. A healer can also do some magic damage, too, and, I don't know, I just like that for the moment, especially because she don't need levels right now, she meaning Durga. Lissa kind of doesn't either, though, so that actually kind of works. addicted. Actually, I may do one more after this one. If I steamroll this chapter, I may do that. Yeah, I'm finally starting to steamroll chapters, boys. It feels good. I always get addicted to this game whenever I get to this point. So I almost guarantee you that after Saturday, my ass might just start steamrolling through this game every other day of the week. We'll see. I won't if I don't feel up to it. But I very well may do that. Especially because, yeah, like, it took a couple years, literally, but I'm getting past the point where stream nerds are much of a problem for me ever, actually. I usually feel worse when I don't stream because of how much I want to stream. Which is honestly where I've always wanted to get to. Because I love streaming. Sometimes it is harder to press the stream button than other days. I think that'll always be how that is, but... oftentimes I feel better after a stream regardless of how I felt during it. That's what I've realized. Or before it, especially before it often. Usually, because it always feels like an accomplishment. I put myself out there, regardless of what came of it, and that's been a very difficult thing for me to do my whole life. So far. But it's getting a lot easier because of streaming, so yeah. Slash. Storage. Slash. You should also stream Final Fantasy... let's see, what Roman numeral is that? 9? I'm not very good with Roman numerals. But yeah, I'll certainly stream a bunch of Final Fantasy games. I know I want to stream Final Fantasy 7 as well. Because I honestly never beat that game. I know that's a sin, and I want to correct that on the channel. 9, yeah, okay, I thought so. I thought 9 was not very well received, actually. Why do you like 9 so much? I'm kind of interested about that. But, I have heard interesting and good things about it. But certainly, it's on my list, because you want me to play it a lot. And I can certainly very likely find it online and emulate it in Bammerino. So I very well may do that. On my Saturday streams. My classic day streams. Because, basically, the idea is, classics and games you all want me to play on Saturdays. Every other day of the week for the moment. Is just whatever I want to play, which right now is Awakening. Because Fire Emblem and Engage hype, and I am hyped for Engage. I don't think it's going to suck all the ass. And I think the people who are just cynical because of how the world is right now. Anyway, I think that is all I want to do except for just move these two. These four, I mean. And really, really get those two out of the woods, because then they can move like actual mounted units that they are. Thankfully, Anna's still holding out very nice without a lot of damage, which is very good to see. And Lanku's still dodging everything. That's part of why I love him so much. Oh yeah, I need to really, really switch to his Steel Sword. I do not want to wear out his crit machine already. Especially for bosses and oh my god situations. Because it'll be a while before we can just buy killing edges. And let me tell you, when we can do that, I suddenly won't have my money anymore. Because I love killer weapons so much. Anyway. Yeah, so like the first goddamn thing I'll do is move him to kill this guy with his iron sword. There we go. And yeah, just like I thought, he will just be able to just kill this guy. Although I'm not fond of how low I lowered him there. But can anyone attack him right now? No, we're good. And also, I think Liz is close enough to heal him. Not quite, but almost. So I'll just literally just switch to her for that purpose. And... yeah, Chrom can just kill... In fact, no, I'll have... If Sumia can... She can't. And it's really bad to leave her exposed to an archer, so I'll just have Chrom do it. And also, you should stream Breath of Fire 4. I've heard a lot about that, especially from you, Vic, so that might be one of the next ones I do, but I think the next one I'll stream on Saturdays is Dino Crisis, because I can do that in a night, hopefully. So, yeah. And then after that, I'll figure it out. Dino Crisis 2, right, is the one I need? Just to make sure. Because I'll say right now, let's emulate it, so if it's an old enough game, I will be able to get my hands on it, but just to make sure it's the right one. Not very fond of how low she is right now, but thankfully we can literally just have next turn probably at least have Sumia cross the river, but getting to her probably not quite. Ooh, I am not very hopeful about her survival right now, but honestly, if she dies, I will not reset the chapter because that's a pain in my butthole. And this is a chill run. But yeah. Dino Crisis 2 is kind of quick. You can end it in one stream. Yeah, that's what you told me. So that's why I'm doing that one next for a nice little change up, and then we'll figure out what longer RPG or probably to do next after that. Well, I have 4 viewers again. Yay! I'm fucking famous now. But yay! Thank you all for being here. 4 viewers is a lot for me right now. So far in my strumming career, if you can call it that. So thank you for being here, y'all. Oh god. She's dead. Unfortunately. It's always really difficult for me to save her, but I've been able to do so before in other playthroughs. I blame stream nerves. No, I blame my brain. Anyway. Okay. My brain and stream nerves, let's be fair to myself, I guess. Any other archers? Yeah, there's that one and that one. I mean, she can move here and... Like I said, those are the only archers, yes. I'm literally just going to highlight every archer for Sumia's sake. Because you should always do that if you're ever using a Pegasus Knight. Ever, in anything. In any map, ever, in any Fire Emblem. Okay. Yep, she can kill him, so hell yeah. Ooh, nice level. Very happy about that. There we go. I'm catching Sumia up slowly but surely. All right. Yeah, I'll deal with these fuckers in this village first, and then go down the other way. Actually, no, I'll split my party. I can probably safely-ish do that if I'm careful. Because the boss is down there, I'll probably just send the healer down there with the rest that I send down there. You know what I'm gonna do, because these two can move fast. You know what? No, I'll let Crom and Sumia do. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, I'll let Crom and Sumia deal with these ones up here. I'll just make sure to switch to Crom whenever archers are anywhere near. And basically, yeah, Crom and Sumia can probably deal with all of that, and then just fly back down. So I'll just have them do that, and everyone else just go this way. I hope I'm not being stupid and killing Crom that way. But if I do, I'll just have to redo the chapter. Oh well. Yeah. Let's just move them there. Not quite in range yet, just because I want to get people in position that need more XP than Sully does, because she does not need XP right now. Not at all. 6388. Yeah, let's switch to Kellum. Just keep my pairs even. I like to do that as far as XP and levels go. Which means, yeah, I definitely need to work on Pan some more than I've been. Alright, I love when he stabs his sword into the ground. It's so badass. I love you, Crom. Please keep being your extra anime protagonist self. Thank you. Okay, who do I move into position? Foist? Well, Kellum can't quite move across yet, so I'll just kind of put him there. Let's see here. This is gonna stay back. I mean, she's a sage. She's level 11, basically, with also boosts. So I should be safe to do this to get her some magic XP. I hope I'm not being really dumb doing this, but I don't think so. They're low level enough that I don't think so. Let's see here. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do then. Move that out. Because it's rangedness, and also because this will be nice here. I was gonna lure them this way. Actually, you know what I could have done? I could have put Pan in the front, and then I could have put her in the back with her javelin, but I didn't think to do that before I moved, so oh well. Get rid of this guy so Sumia can come out and hopefully kill that axe guy for some XP. Alright. Again, I hate archers so much that just fucking die, please and thank you. With probably stall, because let me check. Oh yeah, I really need to catch him up a little bit. I mean, I don't need to, because he's level 9 at this point, but, like, at this point of the story, but I want to keep my characters over leveled, because I'm going to be using a lot less characters than the maps let you, because I'm not going to be grinding anyone. So I want to over level, and it's still going to be challenging, because I'm not grinding anyone, unlike Reeking Boxes or DLC. Oh, I do not want to use Muriel, I want to use Pan. And she will not kill him. But, Can Lissa, yes. But putting her in danger of the boss feels dumb. Even though she's the only promoted class I have right now. I still feel like, because she's, you know, a healer, it's still probably death-inducing possibly to do that to her. So, you know. Pan's tanky. I'll just do this, because she won't kill. Actually, she might. Especially if Muriel dual strikes, but there's not a horribly great chance of that. But, we'll see. I recommend you to play Dino Crisis 2 in normal mode. In hard, you are gonna hate it. Okay, good to know. I mean, honestly, especially for an older game like that, I was probably gonna default to normal anyway, so don't you worry about that. Because in 1 or 2 attacks you could be... Oh, Jesus, yeah, probably would. So, yeah, I will certainly do that now. There will not even be a debate about it now. Good to know. Oy, yeah, that's never my kind of difficulty, except, well, I say that while I'm playing Fire Emblem, but, you know, it's kind of different if it's not a game like this. If it's, like, more of a game where you're controlling one character, which I imagine is what Dino Crisis is like. Especially more than this game. And I'm not sure why I wanted to do that with Lissa. My brain was just on autopilot. Oh well. Lissa's over-leveled as hell anyway. She's fine. I just really like Lissa to be able to do a lot more than heal, so I really like to level the hell out of her as soon as possible. Which is why I gave her the first Master Seal I got. Thankfully, only 40% hit, and there we go. Good. Especially with true hit, that is that is basically less than 40, so I'm pretty sure she's not gonna get hit there either. Good. And bam! Nice! Bam! Ooh! Yep. Dual strike. Very nice. Ooh. You know what? If Lissa can kill the boss, man, I would love that. But first, let's deal with this guy. With Kellum. He has disadvantage, but it doesn't matter, because, yeah, he has a higher hit chance anyway. And, yep, there we go. Good. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I forget, Let me actually at least get the item up here. And, like... Well, if I have the time anymore, because... I just realized I'm just forgetting about this side of the map. Whoops. I do that sometimes. Oh god. Well, thankfully, there's nothing that can kill her now. But that was an oof amount of damage right there. That would really suck if I had lost Sumia this close to ending the map. God. But I didn't. Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. 45... Wait. Oh. We have not even damaged the boss, but if I can get her, especially because that's a really nice amount of damage for a healer and this early, but well, she's a promoted class, so not surprising, really, at this stage in the game. I really might do another map after this. I thought I was going to end on this one, but I'm having so much fun. I love this game. Because this is... I should have maybe expected this of myself, because this is the point of the game that I always start really loving playing it and being addicted to it again. Because everyone starts getting ridiculous, and that's my favorite part of this game. It's honestly the reason why it's my most played Fire Emblem game, probably. More than anything. 17-17, yeah, that will kill. What about Lissa? 18-18, that will certainly kill. Hell yeah. And 100%. She will absolutely kill. Fuck yeah. Even without that, but yeah, that too. Hell yeah. Now, granted, she doesn't really need the XP, but she kind of does, because I'm going to use her like a mage, if you haven't noticed, that can also heal. Because, God, that's really great to have early on. And again, I'd like to get her enough levels to where I don't really have to worry about her being squishy anymore, you know? Yeah, let's put that in convoy, and yeah, I'll leave that guy alone until I go up here at least. Oh wait, they destroyed it already, didn't they? Yep, whoops. Oh well. I will just kill this guy with Crom and be done with the map. Feels good, man. Yeah, I'm doing one more map. I love this game. So yeah, probably going until about midnight then, Vic. But just the one more map.
Thank you.
Remember, Turkey, one more map. Not 2, not 3. You need to wake up tomorrow morning. Hey. I love Anna. She's so cute. And also, like, I like how secretive she is and, like, how... Again, how shrewd she is. I just like her personality. And just, you know, the fact that she's, like, the enigmatic character that's in every single Fire Emblem. That's just really cool to me, that idea. Also, enigmatic merchants are a thing in games, and I've always loved them. Like, you know, the merchant in RE4, for example. Resident Evil Foe. Speed and Crom and Sumia, A-time.
Captain. Hello.
Wow.
Listen.
I'm not too fond of how much there's, like, pie references here, especially in their S support, but it is a really cute support line. I don't hate it like I've heard other people hate it, but I don't like it either. Especially because apparently in the Japanese, it was way less basically sexist and way more about something better than her baking pies all the time. But the initial... Actually, I think it was about her making bento, but it was also simultaneously less sexist. At least that's what Big Clingy said in his playthrough. And if you don't know who Big Clingy is, he is an Australian who knows a lot of Japanese, and he translates games as a hobby, and he can basically just read Japanese fluently, so he does a lot of translating and looking up the Japanese versions of games, and yeah, he knows a lot about what the games he plays said in Japanese, and it's really fascinating for me to learn that stuff from him.
Good.
See, this is really cute. I like that this is in here, but there just needs to be less pie stuff in here, and then I would love this as support, honestly. This support line, I should say, because, you know, we're not at S yet. Alright. Thunder Crisis 2 is a tricky way for the enemies to attack you. Oh boy. I think I might have read that already. I'm not sure if I did. You will need to be sharp, ready, on the edge. Listen, RE4 taught me how to do that. I hope I'll be fine. I love the wordy as fuck way Muriel talks so much. I love her, man. Definitely marrying my avatar to her at some point, but I still haven't done it because there's so many great characters in these games, you know? Okay, so we are now doing the next story chapter, and then that's the last one for tonight, because I need to do things tomorrow morning. Poor Lissa. The, Lissa's whole character arc of, why do I have to, like, you know, not be spoiled and, like, you know, not just live in my castle all day? It's cute. Yeah. That's so cute. Yeah. She's adorable. I love Lissa, man. Although not, like, sexually, because, again, a little bit too young, even if she's not... I think she is a literal minor, too, so there's that. But regardless, I don't really like cutesy characters as much as, like, your average Japanese game fan does, I've noticed. And, yeah. Especially in Japan, but also not. Because, you know, if you tally up the amount of characters that are traditionally, like, super feminine and super cute, and the ones that I really like, there's less usually. But that makes me love when they're in these games more. And there's always at least 1 or 2 or 3 in these anime games. They know how to sprinkle all the tropes in there to give people all the waifus they could need. But yeah. Oh yeah, this chapter can suck my dick, but I don't think I'll have too much trouble with it. I remember having too much trouble with it a long time ago when I didn't know how the fuck to Fire Emblem. But I think I'll be alright now. Let me think. What do I need to happen here? Generally what I like to do is, for at least the first few turns, because everything will just converge on your ass anyway, right? What I like to do is literally just, you know, keep Lissa in the middle, have everyone else kind of gather around her and fight things off for a bit, and then figure out where to go from there. And keep Sumiya the fuck, you know, behind Crom until a lot of these guys are dead. In fact, just in case, I hate archers so much. Let me just do. Did any of these guys have bows? No. Oh, no. I don't know why I didn't even already get him. I'm literally so paranoid for bows that I'm checking the fucking Wyvern Riders. I know they don't have them. It's, yeah. Later game archers make me so paranoid for archers, man. If you've played this game, you know, you understand. Hell, if you played Fire Emblem, you probably understand that. Okay, let me think here. Okay. Kellum, you know, obviously to do anything, because he's slow, he needs to be really up there. And there are not mages here, so he'll be fine. That's very nice. Although, could I, like, give him a javelin? I think I should maybe give him her javelin, because I'd like him to have the ability to poke, because he can't move as fast as her. I generally like to keep him with his javelin, but I've been using her so liberally, her meaning Sully, that, yeah, let's have him, I mean, take her javelin. Oh yeah, and equip it. Actually, no, not yet, because also, 15 isn't bad, okay. So I'm making sure it's not super low or anything. Actually, I need to make sure everything isn't super low or anything. She's good for a while. She's good for a while. Do we have any other lenses? Well, I mean, I'm not going to be using Sumiya a whole lot this map. I might, once the archers are gone, but not until then. Like, I want the archers to be gone before I use her much. Because I want to move her around a lot and kill a bunch of things, so... But I still, because she's going to be, you know, dual striking for Crom, need to give her another one, yeah. The more I think about it. Let's just give her this other Iron Lance. And... Because with her level, she'll do a lot with an Iron Lance at this point. So she doesn't really need a steel, and I don't think we can even buy them anyway, right? I don't think so, not yet. Does anyone else need anything? I don't really think so. I think we're gonna be fine. I don't even know. Frederick does not need to be here, because why would I use Frederick? I'm not a noob. No. Select units, Durgy. Okay, and then bye, Frederick. Why did I even keep you in there for that long? Also, I don't want anyone to be there. Let's see. Who do I move around, though? Because these guys have more ability to get where they want. I'll just kind of, you know, put slower people in front. That's normally what I do. Actually, no, what I mean. Okay, yeah. Again, Alyssa, she needs to be kind of back, so let's do that. Kind of want to build sort of a wall of people where Alyssa can kind of magic behind, you know, any of these people, basically, to do some damage. I'm hoping to do that. And then, like, on the other side, I'll have people defending her from these fuckers. That's generally what I'll be doing for at least most of this map. And I remember it works, especially because, well, other enemies will spawn right here and we'll be ready for them, so... Well, I mean, I don't know about ready, because I need to be careful about not having Alyssa get immediately pwned by them. But I remember being fine mostly staying on that side of the map in past attempts, so... As much as this guy's a dickhead, and a very minor boss, I kind of like him, and his design's pretty cool to me. Especially, like, his hair and stuff. Yeah, I think I'll keep the pairings I had for a while. Again, Alyssa in front mostly because I want to keep making sure she gets to a point where I don't really have to worry about her dying very easily anyway. I love Pan and her support so much, but I'm gonna marry her to Flavia, but I at least want to start her support with her. And I know, like, marrying to Flavia, why would I do that? It's because I love Flavia, because, like I said, tomboys, yes. She's the tomboyest-ass character in this game. I need to marry Flavia. The only reason I haven't is because she's so late game. It felt pointless, but now I need to make it work in one of these playthroughs, because I love her so much. Anyway, let me think. What exactly do I want to do with these people here? Yeah, I think I literally just want to kind of build a wall here, up against, like, here. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, this. This might be good for a while. Put Pan in front. Actually, what level are these things? 7, 7. I'll switch to Pan when... Nah, no, I'll keep her in front, but you know what? Because I'm a little worried about her level, let me just keep Alyssa right here for now. And this should be, especially if I protect Alyssa from this side too, that should be good. Go ahead, go for that guy. You're not going to do much to him. Sure, he has disadvantage with it. Don't mean much. Especially because he just did 13 to you with disadvantage. I'm not quite sure how the math works, but I've never felt like the weapon triangle matters all that much in at least Awakening. And Awakening's the only game I'm very familiar with. I'm sure it matters more in probably every other Fire Emblem, but it really doesn't seem to matter much in Awakening. Nice. I always love the toggle animations. They're so cool. I wish there was more. We need toggle to appear. I just want Lagoos in my next Fire Emblem game. Like, you know, Tellius or, you know, this game Lagoos. I don't think we've had that for a few games, unfortunately. Listen, I'm a furry. I need my Lagoos. Anyway, I'm not really a furry, but I mean... I'm kind of one. I've dabbled in that. That's kind of why I have this profile picture, but I'm not really a furry. But I just love cool animal people anyway. And if you don't, I think there's something wrong with you, and you need to get that checked out. Anyway, Also, I've just loved the interesting gameplay differences Lagoos have, and just the cool race lore and stuff. Oh yeah, I think we're just gonna clean in this map up, but I hope I didn't just jinx myself, obviously. Because it's Fire Emblem. Because, so jinxing yourself is always a possibility. I learned that the hard way in my first few playthroughs, let me tell you that. Let me tell you, friends. I've been going so ham that I just, like, maybe I should have healed Pan, especially because I was worried about her, but I think she'll be fine as long as not a lot of enemies can get to her. Again, I'm going to be a little bit worried about Sumia until there's not very many enemies on the map, and thankfully there's plenty of enemies here to where I'm pretty sure that, we can get her some XP towards the end. I just need to be careful about doing that the best I can. What do I do here? Lissa isn't really in danger. I'm a little worried about Pan, and I don't want to waste her concoction, so I'm literally just gonna switch. Okay, I'm gonna keep her there, but I'm gonna switch to Durga, just because. And do I keep just the line going? Especially because, yeah, I want to defend people, like, I'm pretty sure those guys will start coming for them, so I just want to make sure they can't get to Lissa right now, hopefully. Or at least they'd be more compelled by the people closer to the edge if they can get to Lissa. But I don't think at least those flyers off the cliff in the sky over there can get to her right now. Which is good. Although maybe there might be, like, those flyers might be able to get to her, but I'm not too worried about her right now. That's why I put her in that class, so I wouldn't be. But still a little bit, because she's Squishy Healer, and she'll always be Squishy Healer, just not really right now, thank God. But I'm still going to be very cautious, because you just should be cautious, because, you know, crits, all sorts of things could just derail all of your plans in these games. That's part of why I love them so much, honestly. I love this combat music, by the way. Oh god, I need to be more careful. Oh Jesus. Please don't murder my goddamn pro tag. I'd rather not redo this, but okay, good. I don't think anyone else can reach her right now. I hope not, of course. I don't think so, though. Yeah, hey, Cordelia. In fact, oh man, okay. Who do I... Oh, I might pair someone up with Cordelia. Okay, man. I know I said I'd marry Flavia. I could marry Flavia to another character. The problem is I love marrying my protagonist and getting Morgan as soon as possible, and breaking the fuck out of my protagonist as soon as possible. And I love Cordelia a lot. God damn it. Am I really gonna, like, there's been, like, 3 playthroughs by now. I told myself, oh no, this is the one where I marry Flavia. Get that out of my head. Like, I've done so many, like, I wanted to marry Flavia for so bad, but I keep being like, but I also really love this earlier character too, and then I also end up marrying my protagonist to them. And you can only marry Flavia to the protagonist, so, like, oh, there's probably someone better, like, maybe Lissa, that could have gotten that, but, well, Lissa needs to heal Durga a lot anyway right now, so that's fine. I'll just use up this heal staff so we can get to the mend staff. Especially because we don't need mend yet. That was a full heal, nice. Let's see here, yeah. He's 7 now, so let's get Blanku a kill, shall we? Stab. Actually, more like slash. The reason I said stab is because, you know, of his famous line that I will always love, where he's like, he just gives the orders, I stab people. I love him. Also, that was a nice level, especially for a Myrmidon. Alright, what do with Cordelia? Who put with... Well, for the moment, everyone's paired up, so I'll figure out what to do with Cordelia, but I'm certainly pairing her with another girl. Because, again, this is going to be mostly Yuri Emblem. Also, one of these days on stream, I'm certainly going to do a pure Yuri playthrough of every single Birthright game. Birthright, I mean every single Fates game, all 3 of them. Because you can do that, because the only character that is forced is Corrin, who can be female, so I want to do a Yuri Emblem Gates at some point. You know, Fire Emblem Fates, you have Yuri Emblem Gates, anyway. Yeah, let's just replace that almost used up Vulnerary with a concoction. That'll be very handy just in case, because, you know, game overs suck. Let's just have Cordelia get that. Yeah, she'll need him. She'll need some kills. Oh yeah, I am so proud of how well this is going so far. Okay, stop jinxing yourself, Dirk. Still very, especially because I know that some assholes pop out of the woodwork right here soon, and I need to be ready for that. And if I'm not, I might get fucked. But I'm pretty sure that those guys don't advance on us unless we start aggroing them. So yeah, I feel pretty safe putting them here. In fact, I feel safe enough that I think I can put him here safely enough. I hope I don't regret that. I don't think so. I don't think enough people can reach him right now that it's a big problem. Oh, he has a hammer. Is that droppable? Hammers are always nice to have for armored units later. Let's see. I'm just gonna start murdering every archer. I think I can literally do that right now. Okay, not right now, because, yeah, these two can reach... actually, wait, is there another archer somewhere? I don't think so, which is really some weight off my shoulders, but... Yeah, these two can reach both of these archers, but the others I don't think can reach one. Actually, wait, no. If Cordelia can kill, but I feel bad putting her right out in the middle of them when she's only the level of these guys. Yeah, that's stupid. That's dumb. That's asking for resetting, because I'm certainly going to reset if I lose her. Or anyone here. Literally any of these people I will reset for. So, yeah. Let me think then. I think... See, I feel confident enough, maybe, to send these guys that far in, but I also think that's also stupid anyway, and that it is smarter to just do this. And definitely with Stall, because he needs the levels way more than Sully does. Although, granted, there are a lot of people who need way more levels than he does. But again, I'm gonna end up dropping probably even some of these people, maybe. I really just want to have a small number of the most overleveled, most powerful people for the rest of the game, like 10 pairs maximum, and probably not even that. Like 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs, 9 pairs maximum. Probably more like 7 or 8 pairs maximum by the end of the game. I'll really have, and I'll end up dropping some characters for the rest of the game at some point. I just don't know which ones yet. It depends on, you know, who gets the best levels and all of that. Because, it's just how I play this game. I guess I'm gonna move Cordelia back here, because, again, I'm just kind of paranoid about losing her when she doesn't have a partner and she's only the level of these guys. Because I'll just get her levels when I get her a partner. Let me think, who am I gonna pair her with? Because I think I can just kind of safely pair her with Pan. I think I'm interested about Pan and her. I wonder if they have supports. I really think I might like to at least find out. And I really hope that if they do have supports, there's also an S support that the Gay Awakening mod added, but we'll see. Because that's the reason why I'm supporting these women's, because, well, I mean, mod allows me to, and also more supports, and they're really well written from what I've actually read of them so far. There's a really cute Pan and Olivia as support, for example, and I really like them, but I'll definitely be changing Pan's waifu this time. I think it might be Cordelia if they have supports. If not, then I'll figure it out. Supports meaning support convos. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to reach that guy. I was hoping we could. We can't right now. Except with Cordelia, and, well, I just used her, and regardless of that, I don't want to put her out there like that. So, let me think. Anku? Yeah. Do I mostly just keep... I mean, honestly, nah. I think it's not very smart to put a lot of people out there. But, like, just in case, like, these two get swamped, I'd like to at least have someone else to help them fight off people, you know? Maybe a little bit behind so that maybe they're not as targeted, but watch them be more targeted, maybe? I don't know. And yeah, like, she can wade into whatever the fuck she wants. And when there's a little bit less enemies around, then I'll start using Pan to clean them up. I'll just put her on a woods tile just in case. And then Crom on standby, basically. And I'll switch to Sumia and see what kind of kills I can get with her once that archer's dead. Because then I can move her around freely. Without worrying about him. Because I think I will double check if no one else has bows. But I'm pretty sure units that don't look like archers won't have bows for at least a few more chapters. But I don't remember when that starts happening. Ding. Oh boy. Okay. 11 isn't bad, but if people keep gaining up on her, oh boy. Please don't make me reset. If I game over here, if I lose anyone here, I might literally just call it for the night. Thank God, okay. Immediately just gonna there we go. Yeah, she will be utterly fine now. Surely. She's back. Well, I say that. There are gonna be fuckers popping out of woodwork here. I remember that. I'm pretty sure that happens anyway. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cordelia's in range of that archer. Can she just kill him? That'd be cool. Yes. Well, if she doesn't, I'll just have someone nearby do it. Probably Lanku if I can. But yeah, there we go. She got it. Again, like, 98 is basically 100 with true hits, so... But again, there's always that small chance, because I know... For an absolute fact, it is burned into my brain that 99% misses are extremely possible. Well, not extremely. They're very unlikely, but they are possible because when you get anything like that, you feel that shit forever. You will always remember the time you got a fucking 1% miss. Anyway. Let's see if Sumia can do this. I think she probably can. 7 plus 7 is 14. If Crom dual strikes, she will, and he's very likely to do so. Please. Oh, or she could crit. Fuck yeah! I love this game, dude. Every time I get a crit, it's a happy Durgan time. Especially in Crux-ass moments, like, you know, like, there's times where you get a crit where it really was not needed at all, right? Or sometimes it's even bad if they, like, kill someone and then, like, you know that they're gonna get aggroed after that, right? By nearby other units. That's the only time that crits are bad. Otherwise, they're either meh or they're, like, the best thing ever. And that was one of those, yes, please give me that crit moments. Hell yeah. I guess I'll give them the sparkly. Why not? Why not? Okay, good. I'm glad it's not, relationship improvement, because they don't need that. They're S already. That would be a waste, but I'm glad they got something useful then. Nice! Holy crits, Batman! 2 in a row this early is pretty good, but, well, towards the end of the game, we're just gonna be critting every fucking half second, and that's part of why I love this game so much. Is just breaking everyone and everything. Ooh. Now she can use that silver lance, but, well, she'll use that when this one runs out. I might even give her another iron or steel lance, just so, you know, she doesn't use up that silver lance before it's really needed at all, you know? But oh yeah, we've got this one in the bag now. We're just destroying them Feels good, man. Because that was a close call with her earlier. Unless I really mess up on the boss, I don't think I can lose this right now. Thank God. Or I really mess up on not keeping Cordelia away from the boss. But first of all, let me think here. Can like, Sumia maybe kill this guy? That'd be cool. Nah. Can someone damage him so that she can? Oh, by the way, okay, she can attack him from all directions. Okay. So, what happens if Lonku does this? Also, 8, just 8, and 1% crit? Yeah, let's do that. If he crits, oh well, but if there's a, like, yeah, no, he won't. Especially not with True Hit. But again, if you get that, that's so insane. Yeah, in fact, sometimes I feel like 3%, 4%, 5% crits happen way too often for some reason. Which is always fun. But yeah. She will be able to kill now. Hell yeah. I'm real sleepy. See you next time, bud. Alright, buddy. Have a good one. Sleep well there, Vic. And hell, I was about to wrap up once I'm done with this map anyway. So that's pretty good timing. Because we're about to be done with it. Unless I really fuck up. I don't think so, though. But even if we do, then I'm going to end the stream anyway. And we might be back literally Sunday, but it depends. Again, I will play this game every day of the week that isn't Saturday if I want to. And if I'm not, then, well, I won't, but I intend to play the hell out of this game until it's done on every day other than Saturday, because that's my Vic game days for the moment. Well, yeah. Murder, murder, murder. And, yeah, Cordelia could not kill the boss, but if I can get her to get the last hit on the boss, that would be mint. So I will do my best to see if I can figure that out. Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, thank fuck. I didn't know he had fucking 21 attack. Ugh. Well, thankfully... thankfully, Crom has magical, I'm gonna always dual guard and dual strike powers. God, that was... ugh. I love this game for how many of those kind of clutch moments there are in this series, really. But yeah, there's no way Cordelia cannot just... Well, I mean, there is. It's only a 66% chance. But at least he won't kill her if he hits. He would have killed Sumia. I'm so glad he didn't. Ah. Then who, then? I really want to kill him this turn. So... Pan... oh, if Lonku moves out of the way... Wait, what level is Pan? She is 6. Yeah, okay. I want Pan to do it. She's got to be able to. If she doesn't, I'll be very disappointed because she also has... Oh, no, she doesn't have Beastbane yet. But she will. But yeah, like with 92 and times 2, this guy's dead. Hell yeah! Yes, I know killing you will change everything, actually, because I've seen the future, because I played this game before, and, you know, we're all protagonists. So, we're gonna win, unfortunately. That's how your life goes, dude. I'm sorry. Because, you know, you're a villain in a video game. You're doomed to be fucked. Unfortunately. But yeah, we did it. Yeah. I'm really proud of doing that in one go. Because I used to really struggle on this map. I'm so proud of how far I've come here. This map is like, literally, you have no idea how much of a pain in my butthole it used to be. On normal, by the way. I'm doing hard. I will never play Lunatic or Lunatic Plus, because fuck that shit. But I will forever play these games on hard now. Because I love them now. Anyway. Oof.
No.
Cordelia hugs. She deserves so many hugs. From Crom, but unfortunately she's not going to get those. But, She will get hugs from someone else. I will make sure of that, because she deserves.
Please
Yes.
The title drop?
What?
Holy shit, the title drop of the video game series. Anyway.
Gods!
Crumb.
Sister!
Oof, man. Just preemptive oof. I really hate this next chapter.
Listen.
It's the next one, right?
Why?
The one where, yeah, the foreshadowed as fuck thing happens. Let me just say that.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Of course.
I love Fila. I wish she was more of a character. I always love stoic, badass women like that.
Right.
Ah, she's cute too, as well, a little bit. Ah.
As you command, Captain.
Wait!
Crumb.
Listen to me.
Oof, man. Amarin, please. If she just did not do this, but she's too fucking benevolent, you know? Ugh.
Sister. Sister!
Alrighty, friends, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you maybe Sunday. Certainly another time this week. Certainly next Wednesday. Unless something, I don't know, goes wrong with my internet computer. Oh, wait, there's another scene before I actually go.
Hey. Captain.
This is another reason why I ship them so much.
Sorry.
I like to think that, like, the reason she did this was that she cares for him so much. There's a lot of emotion in that, you know? And then it accidentally hurt him. And that's how I want to think. It's not her clumsiness, because I'm not fond of how much the game leans on that. It's, you know, literally this that Flavia just said. And Flavia ships a lot of characters, I've noticed. Especially Crom and Sumia, but actually a lot of characters. And I ship her and the protagonist, but I said that already. God, I love Flavia. I say the protagonist, but Crom's the protagonist. Obviously, you can't actually ship her and the protagonist, at least in a canonable sense, unless you use some kind of mod that might do it. Because, you know, she can only marry Robin, but, you know, the other protagonist, the real protagonist, you could probably say.
Exactly.
But mostly because I played a lot of Fates, because you have to play a lot of Fates to play all of Fates. And, you know, and then also Three Houses, which is the same way about, you know, the Avatar being the main character. And it's extremely obvious that Engage will be the same way. Yeah. Like, my brain just, like, decided after playing those games that the Avatar is just the protag, even though in this game, not really, but she's, you know, one of two.
Right. What?
Anime grades. I forgot how many cutscenes were here, because there's been a lot of playthroughs where I've just skipped all the cutscenes because I just wanted to do a challenge run or something. But not this time, because we're doing a chill run, and I love this story as much as it is cheesy and very generic. But that's just Fire Emblem stories. They're feel-good stories, and like badass epic stories. They're not like Ermagerd intriguing plot. They're about the emotions, and I think they do that well. So I like them. Even though I appreciate nuanced writing, I've started to realize I appreciate character moments more than anything else. So, yeah. And that's what this game's do good, even though, yeah, a lot of the characters are also kind of boiled down, but I've started to realize I like tropey characters, too, to a degree. Some tropes I don't agree with, and if they really just tropify the character, and there's, like, no other substance to them, I hate that, too, but otherwise, I like tropey characters. I just do. Otherwise, I wouldn't like Japanese games so much, let's be honest. That's a huge crutch that they lean on, more than Western games as far, like, you know, to my understanding, generally, but I love it, honestly. But yeah, it finally is actually a good stopping point. So, I will see you guys whenever I play this game again. Certainly next Wednesday, but before then, probably, because I love this game. But tomorrow, Saturday, we shall be streaming more Resident Evil 4. I will be streaming separate ways because Ada is hot. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Wow. Alright, I will